to
Something messed up and my recording got messed up, but I'm gonna. Got it. Sorry.
No problem, you can start from now.
It's good now.
Okay, so as the party walks in, you begin to look down and you see this elven figure down below. Artemis, would you like to describe yourself?
Yes, I am a son
See
of a
everyone
scholar
but God
trying
and
to
our
figure
guest.
out, trying to prove that my father's studies at the local university that he used to work at are in fact true, and restore his glory back to what it
Can y'all see the new guy?
Beautiful.
Yes.
I don't know why I
Long
can't see
golden
him.
hair. Just
I also
searching,
can't
just
see the
looking
DM.
around through everything. And as the party approaches, Artemis, you look up and you see this group of people standing in this tome where you have been looking and searching for days and days. It's the first people that you've seen in a very long time.
Yeah. How's it going, guys?
Huh.
Well,
Who's
I
this
am
guy?
Function. What is your name?
As a robotic-looking, kind of artificial-made creature walks forward, he is a warforged that you've seen these before. He walks forward and kind of introduces himself.
My name is Artemis.
Hello, Artemis. I am Function.
Nice to meet you.
Are you here to help us make money?
I think so. I'm really here to try and find some relics, per se.
Goes by me. I'm gonna put my bow away.
You're here alone,
What kind of
friend.
relic?
So as these characters start to walk up, you see a dragonborn dressed in this gigantic shimmering plate stepping down. You
I'm having
see
issues,
an
guys.
Eric Cochran, which is an eagle person, kind of walking down with you, and he has antlers placed upon his head and a druidic staff in one hand. You see a silver-haired bard walking down the steps as well. To the left of that, you see a very shifty half-elf person. Who doesn't look too differently from yourself as far as facial features goes. However, the outward appearance couldn't be any more different. And following in the back, you see this babbling buffoon, very dark-skinned, textured face, fiery red hair, and he's just kind of inanely speaking to himself. He looks around. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what we could call this. I am absolutely flabbergasted. I am speechless, one might say. He begins to look around.
DM, Aviary's having trouble seeing you and the guest.
No, I can see the guest now, but I can't see
Artemis,
him.
at the very top of your square where your face is, hit the
I can't hear
refresh
him
button
either.
real quick and reconnect. When you hover over your own face, you see it pop up?
There you go.
DM. Hey, wait. There we go.
Yeah, I see
see
you
it.
guys.
Alright, sorry about that.
No problem.
All right, here we go.
Alright.
Take two.
Yeah, so
Take two.
alright, the group kind of slowly makes its way up here and they're just slowly looking around, and the immense size of this area is it's profound. It is a vaulted ceiling. The floors are fairly clean except for the amount of dust. In front of you, you see a little table. Artemis, you've been trying to puzzle this one out for a long time, but in front of you, there's a table in which there are 7 different urns or vases that are filled with various liquids.
Yes.
So I wonder, what have you been doing here this whole time?
Yes, why are you here alone? Are you with someone else?
No, I'm just here. I had to leave the village so I can try and find these old relics to prove my father's studies that are correct.
Who is your father?
He is an old philosopher, teacher, some would say. Some others would say a fool, but I don't think so.
What is your father's name?
My father's name. He goes by many names, but most people just call him Prometheus.
Ah. Sounds powerful.
Does anyone, do we recognize that name at all, DM?
Make a history check. I'll make one with you.
Nope.
Prometheus? No, I cannot say I've ever run across one of those in all of my travels. No.
Good start, boys.
I
Good start.
see. So you're here alone trying to prove your father's studies are real. So how would you do that? By bringing back certain relics? What kind of relics are these?
The more just certain scrolls and possible bones if they're lying around here.
Do you know
Ah.
much about this structure?
Not exactly, and that's what brings me out to this area.
Any
There's only
success?
words describing it, and that's really about it.
Any success so far?
Not much.
And you're not here to kill us, correct?
No.
Insight check.
roll an insight check for me, Braggart.
No. I can't
Oh,
fucking
God.
roll.
Oh.
No, I'm done.
Dude, you have no idea.
Aaron, I'm just rolling your dice now.
Yeah.
Right?
There's no dice.
I'm going to stick it up on you.
So, as I look around, I do say this place does remind me a bit of perhaps a tomb or a crypt or someplace honoring the dead.
The dead.
Is your father buried in here?
No, he's still alive.
Oh, that is good.
Where's your village?
It is in the Hidden Leaf area.
Hidden Leaf
Ah.
area.
So, Artemis, go ahead and roll a history check for me real quick. Roll a d20.
Isn't that where Xanthar is from?
That's what I was
Centaur,
gonna ask.
aren't you from Hidden Leaf? Hidden Leaf?
Yes. Talvin just pieced out for me too.
Noah?
He's back.
He's
Okay,
back.
good job. So
Can't hear you.
I'm here. I just don't want you guys to watch me shove pizza on my face.
beautiful.
Oh, come on.
That's
We
sexy.
want to.
I want to see the sauce all over.
Yeah.
So, Artemis, you begin to relay bits of your studies that you have that this is the supposed burial place of the last caliph of ancient free Kargoth. His name is Ahiram, and he was a mighty ruler back in the day before Gideon Golden Eyes and his empire kind of came over and crashed on everything. You relate that not a whole lot is known about this. It's a lot of rumors, a lot of just kind of miasmic fragments. But there is one thing that you have been able to pull from those tomes, and it was what you believe the key to finding the secrets of this tomb.
Awesome.
So what kind of skills do you have, friend, that you perhaps think you can conquer this and find these relics?
Well, I've been following his studies for quite a bit, and I think I'm a wise kind of character, but
Can you handle yourself in a fight?
yes.
Good. Because it looks dangerous in here.
I agree with Function. Shall we let him join the group for a little bit, or what do you guys think?
I mean, what's he trying to do? He's trying to find.
He's trying to find
Is he
these
gonna-
relics for his father. To
Yeah,
prove
so definitely not gonna unleash some evil monster that's been in this tomb for 1,000 years.
Hey, Artemis, what kind of work is your dad? Are you trying to prove that your dad
Yeah,
is correct on?
He's correct about what? An evil monster that will kill everyone?
No,
An apocalyptic prophecy?
no, he's been studying this tomb for the longest time, ever since I was a kid. And there's certain enchantments and secrets that I'm trying to prove that are correct. And that's what brings me here.
So,
Ah.
magic or archaeology?
Archaeology, yeah.
Alright.
What
What,
does he believe that they do?
That's what I'm partially here for.
So are you familiar
have no
with
idea
this
what they-
place?
I'm not exactly too sure what it does.
As you
And you are familiar with this place?
Fairly familiar.
I see.
let us see if we can find anything. We're not doing much good just standing here in the middle of this concourse.
Yes, good point. Guide, why don't you lead the way, since you
Oh,
seem to be
no,
so
no, no,
familiar
no,
with
no.
these kind of areas.
I will stay here and look at this area. It is of so much interest. Those who might be a little less academic may do very well to go ahead and explore the deeper parts of this.
I was gonna ask how, if your father knows this tomb well, how well do you know this tomb? Artemis.
Just asked him that.
I must have missed it. Then answer the question. I don't know.
Nah, I mean,
Was it?
I've been here for about a few days. It took me a little bit to find this area, so I'm still kind of getting familiar with it per se.
Well, what are you looking
Alright.
for in this tomb? Is there some specific piece of information that you can use to help find anything, or?
I'm gonna cast detect magic and start walking around because I'm fucking bored as shit with this conversation.
All right.
I'm
hold
gonna
on one
follow Talvin and assist him in looking around for anything that pops out.
second. Okay.
I'm gonna examine the urns
Okay.
of fucking liquid.
Xanthar.
like-
Everyone who's walking around make an investigation check.
All right.
Can I use my channel divinity and sense for any like let's see. I guess I'll do divine sense, detect good and evil.
You grasp your coin and go ahead and mark that off on your sheet, and you kind of bend your head down a little bit. Detect good and evil. Can you post it up in the
Divine sense. I'm sorry.
okay divine sense? Yeah, go ahead and post that up. I could look it up, but it's way cooler to.
DM.
Yes, sir.
For me searching around for druidic stuff, do you want that to be a nature investigation or what?
Are you searching for nature?
No, just any anything in druidic that's the only thing that I can be that's different than everyone else.
So I'm pretty
I'll
sure
take
that's
it into
not divine
account.
sense. That's definitely not divine
What?
sense.
That is not divine sense. What the hell? That's your breath weapon, right?
Yeah, that's my breath. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
so
What?
I
so
clicked
Prager
so
starts
weird.
burning shit. No,
It's
I'm
not
just
letting me
kidding.
show that. I don't
Okay,
know why.
no problem. I'll look it up real quick. All right,
My
divine.
roll 20 is not working between the two.
Yeah, I don't understand why mine. Because last time I had the same
Do you
issue.
have is your Chrome add-on up to date? Because mine
Okay,
had
you
to
know the
be
location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total.
How do you
I
update
was
that?
by 60 feet. I thought it was longer than that.
No.
That's fine. I
Go to
already
the
used
Chrome
it.
extension. You should be
Well,
able to
it's
just
not a
right-click
spell
the.
either.
Mm-mm.
It's just
Right in
as
the
an
top
action,
graph.
so that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. You do not sense any celestials, fiends, or undead around you.
All right.
Okay. So hold on one second. You guys are kind of.
Oh, shit.
Snap back. I'm moving like
Cast
a gypsy.
whispers.
Stop. Pull. Back it up. Now let me see them hips. Sweet.
No worries. All right. So as you guys are looking around, damn Xanth. Okay, so Xanthar, you find a couple of. You find that this area is pretty empty. You're looking at. You said you're looking at the table, right?
Yeah.
I was checking out the urns with the
Mm.
liquid that you had
Okay.
you mentioned.
Yeah. So all of the urns, they have an oil in them, and it seems to be just a typical lamp oil. There's nothing really too special about them. It looks like they've been deliberately placed in certain spots. So when you pick one up, there's a small little groove where that particular urn would fit. No other urn would fit as exactly as that because they're all of different sizes and everything. So it looks like they're in a very particular order, and all 7 of them are just kind of standing there. They're different heights, they're different like shapes and everything, but they all look like they're very intentional about where they are placed. You smell the oil, you kind of dip in there and taste it, and it is just straight running lamp oil. There's nothing really too out of the place there. So you go ahead and set those urns down back where they were, because again, you don't want to mess with it too much.
Okay. Was there anything above them? Like when I look around, like is there would there anything drip in them or?
No, it's probably oil in there, so that way it wouldn't evaporate like if it were water or something. But it's pretty much right here, right in the dead center between the base of these two stairs. For the rest of you guys, Talvin, you did detect magic.
Yeah.
You do sense magic from all of the urns. You sense magic. It's within 30 feet, right? Where are you? Okay, you're right here. Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk around as much as I can though. Like
Okay.
everybody else is.
Okay. Sure. It's up to 10 minutes. All right. So as you kind of make a lap around the area, and as you walk around, you sense that there is magic here, 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 in 4 corners, and a lot of magic surrounding these urns.
All I see is black. Let me
Ooh.
refresh.
Okay. kind of funny if I did. You still see anything?
Yes,
I see
can
everything.
it. I can see it now.
Okay. Do y'all see the
Okay.
dynamic lighting, or do you see the entire map?
No,
Yeah,
I just need the room. Right? I just,
Just-
for some reason, when I activated my VR,
Just the room.
I lost it. All right, where is their magic?
Hold on.
Where did I
Do
see?
you guys see shadows? Or do y'all see the entire room?
It's shadowed.
Shadows.
Yeah, just
Okay,
there's
good. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a ton of magic coming from here in the dead center, where the all the urns are.
Mhm.
But you see magic in these two sides here. Okay, you see those? And then these two sides here on either side of these large braziers, and then you see magic in all four corners.
Okay.
I will tell the group that there's magic emanating from each side of these braziers, and also each corner of the room, and also from each urn.
Perhaps you
So
should
let's-
investigate.
What type of magic is it, DM?
I can't tell that, I don't think.
It
No,
says it
that
right
one.
there.
What?
Oh, cool.
Learned at School of Magic.
Yeah, what's the school of magic?
You have okay. Hold on one second. Let me make sure.
I'm schooled.
Yes, School of Rock is one of them.
Too cool for school magic.
Is that rock music?
Ah.
You can never tell with these wandering bands.
It's geological classic rock.
I love it. Okay, you see the four in the middle on either side of the brazier here are illusions. Is that School of Magic? The other four are going to be a mixture of illusion, enchantment, and evocation.
So he said all the corners
and
had
whatever's in the middle here
magic emanating
is
from them,
illusion.
as well as the urns, and just is that right?
Yes, Zan. Oh, I just.
Yeah, I'm refreshing. Sorry.
Yeah, what you said, Zan. That's right.
What did you say again? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Oh, I was asking if you said all four corners have magic emanating from them, and then the urns, which are somewhere centrally located, I guess.
Yes, that is correct.
So
What are these guys?
Fire.
Yeah, that's just a big brazier full of fire, and there's no magic in there, but there's magic on either side, and that's gonna be illusion. There's a field
so
of illusion.
the magic next to the braziers are illusionary magic. The spots in the corners that are emanating magic are all different types, which is troublesome. I can also tell which type of magic the urns are emanating, which is question mark. What is it?
This is very exciting, I must say.
What type of magic are coming from the urns?
From the urns, we have illusion and enchantment. Hey Artemis,
Just
go ahead,
like the
go ahead and hit
corners.
that refresh button on the top right hand corner. I don't know why it's doing this. Maybe too many people or something.
The power of roll 20.
Of your picture frame, not the browser.
I say
Those
we
damn
try to
liberals.
See if there's any sort of let's investigate each corner and see if they match anything about the urns. If we can tell maybe certain urns are supposed to go in certain places.
What do the urns look like? Are they just normal urns? Or is
Yeah,
there
the
There's
symbols
the same
on them?
amount of urns as there are magic.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, I'm
Right?
asking, is there
Is-
symbols or anything on them?
I'm asked.
So there are clay. They are clay urns. One of them is ceramic. They look like different types of pottery. They're not too fancy. They're just kind of still there.
Any symbols or markings or
One of them has
distinct-
polka dots. Hold on, I'm gonna refresh. Everybody, refresh your browsers all at once. Your
Yeah,
browser.
still can't see.
Polka dot, Apro.
I still can't see a map. It's just a black screen at the moment.
I just don't see Zan. For me, this is ridiculous.
No, people
Kind of-
people are just refreshing more than once. Everybody
Yeah.
just be patient.
All right, I see everybody now.
Okay, so as you make your rounds around, Brother Longfoot is kind of eyeing the vases there, and he looks at Artemis and says, "Brother Artemis, is there anything that you can tell us about the enchantments here, or your research leading up to this? Is there some information you can give us?"
All I can see is that I found this one scroll that says, "In the crypt of iron and brass,
I can't
see
see
the
him.
path through fiery
He's the only one I
glass.
can't see.
Beware you who would trespass into the crypt of iron and brass."
All right. So Talvin, go
Sounds
ahead,
ominous.
refresh one more time, Talvin.
In the crypt of iron and brass,
I'll
see
go
the
ahead.
path through fiery glass. Beware who would trespass into the crypt of iron and brass.
Okay, who's setting off
Iron.
the car alarm?
Yeah.
What is going on?
You're gonna
I'm
have
hearing
to
all kinds of
Hal.
noises.
Yeah, what the fuck is Tal doing?
It's Talv or Oscar. 'Cause they're the only
Yeah,
ones
that's
that-
Oscar's.
Oh my
Okabar's got the thing. Yeah, there you go. Okay, and
The fuck up. There it
man,
goes.
this is the most chaotic session, Artemis.
Yeah, usually it's better than this.
That's okay.
More fluid.
I guess we're testing our roll 20s.
My car has no car alarm.
I wouldn't be able to hear mine from here.
Yeah, same.
Oh, rich people with your garages across your mansion.
It's actually in my second building.
Fair enough. All right, so I'm putting his what he kind of relayed to the party here.
I see Okabar now.
There he goes.
What? Waiting on tail.
I just got no map. That's the thing.
Zoom back out or whatever. It might be repositioned from reloading.
Okay, yeah. Does anybody see Talvin at all?
No.
Nope. Okay.
Nope.
Let me get on Discord real quick. So, Artemis relays this, what seems to be like a poem or some type of ominous-sounding script that he had read in some far-off scroll that seemed to be the only clue as to how to enter this crypt.
Fiery glass.
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
We came in one direction. Is further entry into this crypt barred?
You don't see any place to go in, actually.
It's
You
just
go
a
to the,
big room.
yeah, you go to
So
the top of the stairs. It's a completely rectangular room.
So no doorways or anything like that that we see.
No. I mean, make a perception check, but you don't see anything.
Does it seem?
Yay! Finally rolled something.
Okay. No, you don't see any doors or anything.
Does it seem
Great.
much smaller than from the outside it would appear?
Make an intelligence check. Good question, Xanthar.
Spatial magic.
Or is it larger?
Intelligence is somewhere.
Underneath. It's a wisdom, right?
It should be just intelligence. It's a crime stat.
Oh yeah.
It's just a base stat.
Yep. You just have to look in the right spot.
Whoa. Okay. The inner space
There we go.
seems to be much smaller than the outer space. Everything, it looks like something's not matching up here. There may be tunnels, hallways, either that or the walls are exceptionally thick. We're talking dozens of feet thick, which would be very difficult to pull off.
Cool.
Did Talvern tell us that there were that's illusion magic over there?
Yes, there's illusion magic all over this, all over the walls, all over the kind of top area, and especially where those urns are.
Would he have pointed out like? Okay. So no object there, but he's detecting some kind of magic. And in these braziers, how large are these things? Like, are they like pretty good size? Like, okay, do I see anything in the brazier besides fire? Or...
Question for the group: do we still have any of the? Uh,
Gazer
yeah,
shards?
those. Do we have any of those? Any as the group? Do we have any?
Yeah, I have one in the back holding. Or no, I don't. Not anymore. Sorry,
I also have a mirror, if that's relevant.
I got rid of it. I forgot.
Is Tau showing up for anyone? Okay. There we go.
He's coming back on. I see Okafor.
I see
He's saying the map
I
is
see
super
it.
blurry, so I think he's got a load problem.
Do you also have Discord open? Because I've noticed mine runs better when I don't have Discord
Yeah, I
open.
closed that shit.
Uh,
Map is a lot better, but I still don't see God. That's the only issue I have.
What, Oscar? I didn't hear what you said.
I just don't see God.
I see Talvard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just refresh.
and God says he doesn't see you too.
Everyone's
All right,
good now.
We're good. Okay.
I don't see Zan.
God bless it. Yeah, I don't see Zane either. We're just gonna have to plow ahead, guys. We can't be playing this all night. So if you don't see something, just say group refresh, and we'll all
Put
refresh,
in the
okay?
group chat. Let's not call it out anymore.
Are we doing that?
Put it in the group
Okay, yeah,
chat.
good idea. All right. So yeah. So you make your rounds again. You kind of feel up the walls a little bit, and you don't feel that there's any seams or there's anything that's different about the walls.
Someone want to investigate these urns in the middle of the room?
As you say that, you turn and Xanthar has like an urn up, and he's inspecting it and looking at it.
Okay. Does he see anything? This is just a
Anything
regular
on his
urn.
urns at all?
Nothing
want
in
to.
it?
You did say that they were very intentionally placed where they were.
Yeah. Okay. How are they placed? Is it like in a row of 3, or how many? There's
All
3, right?
of them in a straight line. There's 6 of them.
6 of them. Okay, so 6 in a straight line.
Mhm.
Nothing on them. Is there anything below them, like on the ground after you lift it up?
No, it's on a square stone table.
Okay. Nothing on the table. So Artemis, you haven't figured out anything with this yet, with this table and these urns? This seems to be the only thing in this room.
Not exactly. No.
Okay. How familiar are you with the arcane knowledge?
I'm fairly familiar with it.
I'm gonna walk over to, let's say, one of the areas where I'm detecting magic next to the sconce. Or next to the brazier. Let's say right here.
Okay.
I want to go over its illusionary magic, so I want to see if I can figure out what is actually there versus what I'm seeing.
Okay. Roll an Arcana check.
And I will, an Arcana check.
Mhm.
I will also tell people to go check the other ones Each side of the brazier.
So Pragar's
Yeah.
on the other side of you, and he's been checking. He's kind of looking at the wall, and he sees nothing, no difference there.
Oh yeah, you
I
were
want-
gone. Now
I
check
wanna
the wall.
check-
Check the
Okay.
brazier.
So I'll make. You said make an Arcana check.
No.
This dynamic lighting is cool.
15. Okay. You come up against it, and you feel, you as you feel against the wall, the wall feels real, and the vision of it matches the feeling of it. You know that your detect magic could be coming through the wall. It could be behind the wall. It could be that this stone is artificial to both touch and smell and taste and vision and everything. It could be the full distribution of the senses for this package. But as far as you know, it's a very good enchantment if it is hiding the wall. If it's not, it's on the other side. It must be a very strong enchantment to feel it through the wall.
I want to try to push through to see if I can just walk through it.
Okay, you push. Solid wall.
This wall's real.
Yes. I just figured that out as well.
Great job, guys.
Is there anything with these urns that you noticed?
Hold on, guys. Hold on. There's too many conversations.
I'll
You can't
start
see-
this out.
If you can't see somebody, refresh. Sorry. So Xanthar, what are you doing?
That's beautiful. 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 Anyways.
Yeah, from all over. There's not. There's illusion magic on both sides of there, in each corner, as well as the urns, and then the. Can I take a little bit of the oil and put it on a torch and then walk up to the brazier and light it? I know, but I have a torch in my back. Can I dip the torch in the oil that's in the urn and walk up to the brazier and light the torch and see if anything weird happens?
You take the torch, the urn, go ahead and reach over and light it. Hold it up against the wall. See the wall still. Yep, as far as you know. You see Brother Longfoot kind of walking along the table thinking, I wonder what that wonderful poem might mean. What does it mean by crypt of iron and brass?
That's what I was curious. And then also, you can see the path through fiery glass. The only fire in this room is from these torches. But you said, is there anything in the urns?
Well,
Is
just
there
look
any
at
sand?
what I see.
Just
You don't see any sand. Now, other than the dust that's kind of settled on everything, you don't see any particular, like, usable sand.
Is there something?
As you look down and begin to look along the lines, you do realize that the pattern there is brass. There are,
brass.
like,
Is brass? It says, unto the crypt of iron and brass. It calls this the crypt of iron and brass.
What is considered a fiery glass?
That's what I'm curious as well to function. The dust? You mean the red dust?
I do not know.
Go ahead, Artemis.
No, I can't see the map at the moment.
Zoom out. Zoom out.
This is a black screen.
Zoom out.
Try zooming out. Most of it is black screen.
Yeah, it's might be shadowed. You just have to zoom out and see.
Zoom way out and see if you can see a section that's
There we
lit up.
go. I'll see it.
Perfect.
Does it
No one mess with everything. Everything looks perfect right now.
Yeah, don't touch anything. Nobody breathe.
Well, I can't see the map. Oh, there we go. It takes a minute.
It's a big map.
Yeah.
Roll for internet connection for bandwidth.
Right? Ones all the way. Okay, so you see Brother Longfoot kind of looking at some of the dust, and I do not believe that this is made of glass.
Is there any glass above us? Like a window or any? I don't know.
No, you look around.
Nothing. Okay. Well, I'm shit out of ideas.
Yes, there is really high above, about 60 feet above, there is a small slit, and it's kind of letting some of the morning light in, but it's one of the only openings in the entire area. It's not covered in glass.
Gotcha.
No, there's a concentration magic around the urns.
Why are we touching stuff?
Is the glass? You said it's glass, or is it like ice, or you said it wasn't quite
No.
glass?
No glass anywhere that you can see.
Fiery glass. Beware you who would trespass unto the crypt of iron and brass.
It's in the chat if you can't see it. Scroll up a little bit.
So there's brass on the floor in this pattern. Where is there iron in the room?
In the urn?
Are the sconces made of iron? Or the brazier, sorry.
Razor?
It's completely flush with the stone. Yes. It's a brass inlay in the ground. What were you saying, Bergar?
Oh my gosh. I love
These? Yes, there are pillars here. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself. This is gonna be a compilation video, guys. Just a compilation video of a just failed stream. It's 8:23.
Here. It's because the brazier is the iron and the brass is on the ground. They converge. And that might be something. Arcana. Let's see. $16.
Okay, that's a pretty good arcana. You look, and you look.
I rolled a 15.
It's his +8 that I'm looking at. That's really nice.
Yeah.
You feel the warmth of the brazier heating up the brass, and the brass is transmitting the heat around it, but it's just running right into the stone as far as you can tell.
I can't. I want to try to do something to the stone then.
The stone on the wall or on the floor?
Where you said it just sort of ran to the heat.
So where you're standing on that yellow line, that's gonna be the brass.
Yeah.
It's warm, is what I'm saying. It feels definitely warm from being so close to the fire.
But not for magical purposes.
As far as you can tell, no.
All right.
Wait a minute. Tal, how many different spots of magic did you detect?
9.
9 total?
Yeah.
Including the, is
2
that
on each
including
side
the
of,
iron?
2 on each side of each brazier, which is 4. 1 in each corner, which is 4 more, and then the urns in the middle, which is 9.
Can you
Maybe we should heat the oil the way that they.
Can you tell me precisely which spot it's at?
Each side of the braziers, right dead center between the two stairwells,
I'm gonna.
and each corner.
So, here's what I'm thinking. What if we take an urn and put it in each of those spots?
That's what I was saying. That's the first thing I said.
Sure, I'll try it.
Remember, I brought one over here.
So you go.
Are
you
there?
start-
I already brought an urn to one of the spots. I'm standing over here.
I know. Let's do all of them. Is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
let's do all of them. I agree.
You grab an urn, and as you
I've
like
got
hold
one
on
right
to it,
here.
We all grab an urn.
they don't move. They are literally made into the floor, and they kind of come out. The iron
you
part
can't
is
pick it
is
up?
in the floor. No. These are. I mean, it's
Not the
8 feet.
braziers, the urns.
The urns on the
Oh,
table.
I'm sorry. The urns. I'm sorry. The urns. Yes. Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't
you-
want to move the
okay.
brazier.
Yeah. You take the urns, move into the corner.
Do the urns react to the magic?
No.
Nothing.
Should we pour a little bit of oil from one of these urns into one of the braziers?
Might
See
as
what
well
happens.
try. We can try.
Maybe it'll heat. Maybe it'll heat the metal in the ground more, and
Yep.
something will happen.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Can we
I'll
try
take
to
2 steps
fuel
back.
one of the braziers with one of the urns
Yeah.
carefully?
Which one do you use? There's 6 of them.
And they're all the same.
I'm already there, so I guess I'll use this one.
The urns are all different shapes and sizes.
And there's no distinctive patterns on the urns that seem to match the braziers or the floor or anything, right? We already
Nope.
have them. Okay, I will just take the urn that I brought over here,
Okay, it's the 5th urn.
and I will start to just pour it
Are they
into
numbered?
there.
No, but I mean, going from left to right, it's
Okay.
the 5th one.
Making sure.
How much oil do you pour into it?
I don't know how much should I pour in here.
The whole thing.
I'll just slowly start pouring it until the whole thing is gone.
Okay.
I'm about to die. Why am I always the one dying?
Yeah, you're the instigator. So you start to pour in, and the
It's-
flame
We have to do something.
starts
Oh,
to
I'll just
really
ask
roar.
Kragar. Will you dump it?
Yes. Yes. I'll help you
Kragar,
dump
with
it in.
your armor and your tough general hardness to die, which I don't have.
Okay, so you're
Would you
pouring a
pour
little bit.
this entire urn slowly into this brazier for me?
You stop, you hand it over. Pragar, you start to pour it in there. The fire really takes off. It starts to
Back it up.
really blaze, and then it kind of dies down once it's burned through all the oil. You now have an empty urn in your hand.
Cool.
Did
Is
you
there anything in the urn?
I mean, you emptied it out. No, it's completely empty now.
Did you say there was anything in the braziers besides coal?
Yeah, I already
They-
looked.
Yeah, he looked.
No, I was asking, and the answer was no.
No.
Okay, just making sure. Is there any sand anywhere?
Not sand. There's a lot of dust, but no sand.
Oh, sand.
We just walked through a fucking desert, so probably outside.
You could go find. yeah.
I was thinking sand. This is fiery glass. I'm trying to figure that part out of the.
Yeah,
That's
I
the,
agree.
that doesn't. make
Okay,
sense.
I'd like to take. Do
That's the
I
bug.
have a urn of oil in my hand as well?
Yeah, you grab the third one.
Okay, so I want to take the dust. Wait, does any? Okay, I pull out a torch and I light it first.
Okay.
Okay, then I take the oil. Where's the dust? Is it everywhere?
Yeah, it's all over the place.
I'm gonna add the fire to the dust.
Okay. All
Is
right.
it everywhere?
So you make a little trail of oil, right?
Yeah, see what
Yeah,
happens. I
gas
don't know what
can,
happens. It's just- I don't know. I'm just trying stuff. I don't know what else to fucking do.
Look, where yours confuses us. Go for
Oh,
it.
yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Was there magic coming from the
Try-
urn?
Try something. Okay, go ahead.
So
Yeah. Is the magic coming from the urn, or is it coming from the pedestal the urns were on?
I'm gonna say because he picked it up, Talvern. Hold on, is Talvern showing for you guys?
No, he's out for me.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
That's all right. So Talvern, he explains that when he picks it up, the magic comes from the urns, not from any of the table or anything like that. They're definitely from the urns.
Oh, okay. Well, after function does what he does, I want to try something.
All right.
There you are. Okay, you're good now, Tal.
All the urns are filled with the same thing.
Well, they were, but you have one that's empty.
Is
now.
it still if it's been less than 10 minutes? Is the urn in my hand, or the urn that Prakar's holding, minus the oil, is it still emanating illusion magic?
Yes.
The urn is?
So the
empty urn?
the oil appears to be normal oil. The urn you're holding still has some sort of magical properties to it.
Break it.
Try walking into the
Look,
wall.
it's
with it.
illusion magic. Those urns might not be urns. They could
That's
be
what I'm
fucking
saying, yeah.
keys.
Break it.
We should still take one urn to each brazier and just see if there's any sort of reaction. Just get them in proximity to each other.
I just start
So heat
chucking
up the
urns
so
at all braziers.
try heating up the urn. That's what I was thinking.
How are you gonna heat up the urn?
I don't know. Stick my hand over it with the urn. I'm gonna stick the urn over.
I got a
brazier
torch.
to see if it
Okay.
heats up.
It begins to warm up a little bit. You don't see any reaction. Do you want to keep heating it up?
Yeah.
Okay. You keep holding it over. It starts to get hot a little bit on your skin, even for a dragonborn. It's pretty hot now. You don't see any reaction.
No, nothing on the urn. No symbols or anything weird showing.
Nope. Nothing.
All right.
Hey, I
So
wanna-
if we take an urn to each brazier in the proximity of where the magic's coming from, there's no reactions at all.
We did all
Nope.
of the ones.
Nope.
Okay. I want to take my. I want to either take whoever has the empty one, or I'll just empty out an urn myself if that's what it takes. And I want to take my chisel and my hammer and see if I can even do anything to these things that are magic.
I'm gonna spin. Go ahead.
DM.
Hold on. What? You want to do what now?
I have a chisel and hammer, and I want to see if I can make any marks, or if like the magic is too strong and it's just like.
This is how you destroyed a
Just
crystal.
a
That
thought.
just tell.
You're right here.
Yeah.
Chick, chick, chick. You start to like chisel
You should
to
put
the
a
wall.
blasting charge in
No,
one
no,
of the
no,
urns.
not on the wall, on the urn. The empty
Oh, on
urn.
the urn.
On
Oh,
an empty urn, either the same one or a different one that I dumped out. I don't care.
okay. So you have the fourth one and you dump it out on the
Sure.
ground. Okay, so now that one's
Sure.
empty of oil as well.
I'm gonna sit down with.
I make sure
hold on,
it's
Sal, hold
all
on.
in it so my feet are nice and oily.
Okay, so now your feet are oily right next to a flaming brazier.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You take the clay urn and you take a
I smell
chisel,
chicken.
right? You take a chisel to a clay urn.
Uh-huh.
It's like Link in a shop. It just shatters a little pot.
And what happens? Does the magic aura dissipate?
Are there rubies?
There are no rupees.
Are there rubies?
Is there hearts? Is there health?
No. Talvin comes over and looks at it a little bit. It's still, the pieces have a magic aura. It's just very, very lessened.
I will grab one of the urns and
Is it
I will sit down. I will sit down and pull my feather and my pearl out, and I will cast Identify on the urn.
On the urn or on the busted pieces?
On a new urn that you didn't fucking break, asshole.
Look, I wanted to know if we could break, and now we do. But they're still magical, so I don't know what it was.
Hey,
That's just how
DM.
aviary is. I wonder if we could break this.
What is it, Zan?
That must be part
Just while everybody's been running around with oil and stuff, I've just been sitting over here contemplating what it means to see the path through fiery glass.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna pull my my mirror that I got back from Laser Beam City, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and stick it in the brazier next to me. And I'm gonna see if I look through the flames into the mirror, if I see anything on the wall behind it. So I'm looking to put it kind of here angled up so that I can hypothetically see like this wall.
straight up Ark of the Covenant beam of light.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, what about that light that's coming through the ceiling? What if you shine the mirror off?
I don't have a staff.
You don't. As you do that, you don't
I
really see anything. It's really hard to get the mirror into that position, and it does kind of smoke up and fog the mirror a little bit. You get the distinct impression that that's not what you're supposed to look into.
All right.
It's not what you're
Sweet.
supposed to gaze into.
Where's our lovely guide?
Hey, who's got those gazer shards?
Hey, DM, I did cast Identify.
Yeah, I'm
on
looking up
there.
exactly which spell it is. Nope, it's not that. Let me.
If we were to go out and grab some sand and put it in one of those empty things, we could hypothetically make liquid glass in one of those pots.
Talvin, you see project image.
I also have the bag
Hypothetically.
of dousing sand if we need sand.
You saw project image on what?
Hold
The
on, hold on.
source.
I'm
The
sorry,
source.
major image. Excuse me.
Major image.
These urns aren't even real.
I cannot believe you just did that too.
The urns aren't real,
They're not real.
but he just broke one.
Yes, it's a very clever spell. I'll do the same thing on cast identify.
So,
Is it an
okay, so
illusion?
Tal, since you like, or not Tal, Zan, since you like to slit your wrist and
Tal, what would you
Undo
cast and
magic.
identify on?
on the urn, and then I also want to go cast it now on one of the magical spots that is an illusion. I want to see what's actually there.
Okay. Avery, what were you saying before we got onto this?
Sorry, I was typing in the thing on accident. I was just mentioning if we need sand, we don't have to go all the way back outside. I got dousing sand.
Before that, you said something else.
Oh, gazer shards. I want
Okay.
to know. I want to see if we can do something with these gazer shards and these braziers,
Okay, so you
or
reach-
with any of these magical spots.
we're going back to hell.
Okay, so you reach into, you ask Pragar, and he pulls out. You still have that one gazer shard that you got whenever I think Xanthar actually found it in the shop. But you finally
Oh, yeah, that's the one. Okay, I thought we
Yeah,
got
you-
rid of that one.
no, that the other one, yeah, you definitely trashed it. But you pull out a gazer shard, and it is a red crystalline kind of large piece of what looks to be glass. And as you look into it, just kind of glancing, you don't want to like look into it too deeply. You see kind of these phantom images of creatures that are not here, of trees, of just random things in there as you glimpse into it.
As who?
Hmm?
As
What do
who?
you-
As in-
You are?
Yeah, Avery, you have it. Yeah, you have it. You're not really looking at it too much.
All right. I don't recognize any of them though.
I mean, you're not really paying much attention to it. It's just kind of like out of the corner of your eye that you see these things.
Artemis,
Yes.
do you know how to dispel magic?
I do not.
Does anyone in our group know how to dispel
I
magic?
do.
Function, why don't you,
Function
try
told
that
me he
out?
could do that.
Sure.
Can you try that out on
Right.
one of the urns?
No,
No,
don't
no.
do it to an urn. Those urns are not fucking real.
No, the magic
They
spot.
don't exist.
Yeah.
Someone
They are
cast
illusion.
Someone cast an illusion magic. The only place in the top corners of the room
That's
are
what I mean.
different schools of magic than detect magic. So function, I would say, pick a corner. Maybe there's a brazier in each corner.
Yes.
We just can't see one because the pillar on the. I
From
can't. Wait.
where you are, yeah. If you
Where I
move,
am.
you can probably see it.
Okay, yeah. On one of these, function. I could identify it first if we wanted to see if there was anything really there.
Didn't you already detect
thought we-
magic?
Yeah, I
That
thought we
be
already checked that.
Identifying it.
Yes, and then I identified these urns as a major image, which means they look and feel real, but they don't technically
What
exist.
is
Well,
the
let's
purpose
see
of
if I
doing
can
that?
turn it off.
Sorry.
But don't turn off the urns because they'll just disappear. Go here or here and dispel magic in these areas. See what
Well,
happens.
how do you know the urn isn't hiding something else?
Well, because I mean, I guess it could be, but I identified one of the urns and it came back as a major image, which means it's a type of spell that makes something look and feel real, but
Okay.
it's not real.
And-
It's not. It didn't seem to be overlapping, and I mean, as far as I know, TM, right? It didn't seem major image wasn't cast on another object. They were.
What
just
about this
cast major
table?
image.
Is this real?
You can cast it on things. You can make unique items that are falsehoods. The fact that it broke apart and still retained its earnness is kind of weird.
Well, I guess. Dispel magic on whatever you want to function.
You guys sure we
Sure.
don't want to use any blasting shard?
I mean, we could take an urn to the corner. Isn't dispel magic? Can you dispel magic on one thing, function, or in an area?
I think I can
Around.
end a magical effect within range, so it would be the whole room if it was a magical effect.
I mean, is your range the whole room?
Read the chat.
I'm
Choose
asking
one
you, it's for
object,
roleplay.
creature, or magical effect within range.
Range 120 feet.
So
So
everything
this
within one.
whole room.
All right, so let's take some
It
urns
says
to
choose
where
one
of the
thing
corners.
though.
Basically, yeah, it's enough.
No, yeah, it does say choose one thing, and
It
it's
says
instantaneous.
one thing. It
I mean,
doesn't
is
say-
it enough, God?
Okay, so here's what you should do. You arranges the whole room. Choose to dispel all the illusionary magic in the
It
room.
says
and
choose
we'll see
one
what the
thing
fuck's
is what
going
I'm
on.
saying.
Not one group of things, but
One
one
source
thing.
of magic.
One object.
It says one creature, one object,
Yeah,
or one
which is-
magical effect. He could
Which
dispel
is
all
one
illusion
source
in the
of
room.
magic per use of the spell.
Yep, you see nine magical effects.
They're separate.
Okay.
So, what should I dispel?
You want to use
do
all your spell slots to cast this?
Try it out. Do it once or twice. Do it in one of the corners. Do it to one of the urns. Whatever you want. We gotta do something. We're just fucking sitting here.
I want to.
This would not use all my.
Hey, Aviary, make a perception check, Aviary.
Yeah, my best stat. Actually, it's tied with everything else.
So as you're sitting here, kind of arguing and stuff, you feel a tugging on what you have in your hand, and you can see Brother Longfoot is just kind of like trying to pull out the gazer shard. Oh! As soon as you turn, excuse me, I just wanted to see it. That is all. It's a very beautiful piece of glass you have there.
I hide it underneath my other wing.
Oh, very well. I wasn't trying to steal it. Of course not. No.
What drew you to it?
Kind of walks away.
I'm gonna steal it
Oh,
from him. I'm gonna grab it from him.
From Aviary?
Wait, who had?
You're stealing it from Aviary?
Yeah, why not?
Aviary has it right now. He okay.
Hand it over, Ave.
Slide a hand check. Aviary,
Actually, no, I'm gonna just shout. Ave, hand it over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just shout. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just shout. Ave, hand it over. Damn it.
Okay, Okabar takes the gazer shard. What are you doing with it?
Hold
Can-
it to a fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to a fire and or look through it, and see if I can.
Wait, which fire are you looking through? Where? Do this on the map if you can.
Where am I?
You're right here.
The one by Zan. This one right here.
You're right next to Zan?
Yeah,
Okay, so
I'll walk around.
You go over there and you take the gazer shard out, and it's kind of there's some haze going on. It kind of makes you a little bit sick to your stomach. And you want to look through it?
Don't look.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it with one eye, like peeking through it.
Okay,
That's how gamer shards work.
make a Constitution saving throw. Oof.
Oof is right.
All right, so it makes you a little bit queasy. But as you begin to look through, you see over in the corner where he pointed out that there was some type of magical business going on. You see two letters appear in the wall, and you see the letter S and A, kind of glowing over there.
Alright, I don't know about you guys, but don't fucking do that. That shit fucked me up, man. But there's something on that fucking wall over there. It's like an S and an A. I don't know about you guys, but your turn to look, actually.
Can you look into the other side?
Where are these S's and A's?
You guys don't see it, but he describes that there's an S and an A, kind of just glowing in amongst the magicalness over in that corner when he looks.
Yeah, I'm gonna point at that direction and tell the group. And I was like, yeah, don't you see that over fucking there, guys?
Alright, so he puts the gazer shard down. It kind of disoriented him a bit, but he definitely sees that in the corner.
Okay.
Well,
You guys
here's the
want-
rest of them.
Can
Let's
I
look
go?
at the rest of the wall,
You
yes.
told that to the group, so I want to go investigate what you just said, right?
Dude. Oh, sorry, guys.
No problem. Got some craziness going on.
Did you
So,
just
Aviary, what are you doing now, Aviary?
I'm gonna go investigate where he said to where he pointed.
Okay.
Hey, Ave. Hey, Abe, before you all go over there, I'll just go over there and hand him the shard, essentially.
Okay, Okabar, you go and hand in the shard. There you go, Aviary. You go over there. Without looking through the shard, you don't see any difference at all.
Okay. Without
Try-
looking through the card,
Yeah, you're not looking through the shard yet. You kind of have it
So-
in your hand.
in order to solve this
I'm gonna
mystery,
put it right up to my eye like a monocle.
Okay, are you looking through the same thing?
Am I what?
Are you looking at the same thing?
Am I looking at the same? What do you mean the
Are
SA?
are you looking at where the SA came from?
I'm looking for whatever he hinted at. I mean, I don't exactly know,
All
right?
right, make a Constitution saving throw.
Hmm.
Yeah, with that +1.
So as
Plus
you
three.
hold it up
Get
to
him.
your eye, the whole room just shifts on its own, and you just almost lose your balance. And as you're about to fall, you look and you can see it glowing against the wall. Amidst all this like glowing, just kind of effects, this dust, you see the letters S and A right next to it, right where he pointed out, and you feel like shit. You are now exhausted, Aviary.
So we can either
See, guys? See? Fuck that shit.
we could either
How
keep
about-
looking through the gator shard, which could really fuck you up. or
Can we try using, like, a flame or something to maybe, like, point out these
We
things? Or
have
maybe
any
like
torches?
a flat,
Yes.
something kind of like a, I don't know what they're called, but like a flashlight? I don't know what those things are,
Function,
but
can
you know.
dispel magic in that area and see if we can see the letters he's talking about? If you get rid of whatever illusion
Well,
is causing us to not see it.
seems like we need to look through the geyser shards in each of the different areas.
I can't do it again. I'm tired.
Pray God, can I?
Mm.
Well, okay, can I see the geyser shard?
I don't
Aviary
have
has it right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All
I'm
right,
gonna go
pray God,
stand. Yeah.
stand next to me.
Yep. Thank
And
you.
we walk over to the next area, I guess, and I look through the geyser shard with him standing next to me.
Okay, which area? The down here?
Well, I guess where I am is that little area, I guess.
Okay, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Add a +3.
Too much.
Oof.
So that's a
He
12.
gets an additional +3 because he's by Pragar.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So as you kind of sit there, it just takes a moment to really figure what the fuck that was. But you slowly begin to see the letters S and E appear in the corner.
So we got SESA.
Seesaw.
Okay. And I continue around where all the magical points were, I guess.
Okay, which ones are you doing? Point them out.
Well, wherever the next magical point was.
Okay. There were ones on either side of the plinth of the brazier here. There's one in the corner here, one in the corner here, and then either side where Xanthar and Talrin kind of are.
Stick with the corners for now.
Yeah. Let's
Let's
do
start with the
corners.
corners.
Okay. Oh yeah, and there's also the big one in the middle. So, yeah. So you go to
Corners.
corners. Okay, cool. You go up here. All right. Roll another saving throw, please. Whoa. Okay. Same thing. You just feel queasy as shit, but you see the letters M and E appear in this corner.
Huh.
Keep going. +3 Constitution.
Wait, we got SA and what?
All right.
S-A, S-E, and M-E.
Okay.
Okay, you go over here in this corner.
Yeah.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my God.
Oh, again.
Ooh, nice.
Who are you?
Nice.
Oh,
This time
lucky ass.
you have a nice trip, dude. You fucking go for a bit, and Prager kind of has to pull the gazer shard away from you.
Sorry,
You
sorry.
feel,
What you doing?
dude. You feel so good.
I'm telling you, maybe we should switch, Pragar.
If
This is
function
starting
does
to-
have it, if function
Yeah,
does
You're on a roll,
I'm
function.
losing it.
You see
Okay.
there were the letters O-P.
OP. Okay.
You down with OPP?
Hey, DM, how long does my exhaustion last?
8 hours.
Oh,
So you
fuck.
sleep.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's actually until you sleep. So you're right.
So we're going. All right, we've got those. Do you want to do the
Should
middle
we
one now?
try- Yes, let's try the middle one.
Let's
Okay.
do the middle.
Make your Constitution saving throw one more time.
And that's +3.
Oh, okay, very nice. So, in the middle, on one of the urns, and this is going to be the second urn, somehow you guys managed to dodge it. You see 2 letters appear, glowing vibrantly right next to him. You see 2 letters, which are an E and an N.
Are you telling everybody that?
Yes. Wait. Sorry. Function. Are you telling everybody?
Yes, I see it. E and an N,
All right.
among other things.
You don't see anything else over there.
Yeah, dude, you're tripping hard.
Yeah, but these
How many-
letters, though.
How many more spots?
I'm pretty
do
sure
we
they're
have?
gonna say open sesame.
So as Talvarin says that,
God fucking damn it, Jared.
That Indian accent of the guide.
Oh
God
my
damn.
god, this is gold. This is fucking gold.
as Talvarin says that,
Open sesame.
I need another beer. I'll be back.
you see the recession of 4 walls
I fucking hate you.
fall.
Would you like to
inwards,
try and solve the
on
puzzle?
each side, you see passages.
Talbert is
open.
one of the fortunes. Just saying.
This is fucking gold.
Oh man.
Well, that was fun. Let's get out of here.
All right. You see
Way.
the walls open, and as you look through these newly
I just would
opened
say
up
open
passages,
sesame right by where I'm
what
at.
was dust in the middle area doesn't appear too much. Talvern, are you adventuring forward, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I want to move into the room here, but I want to check for traps.
Okay, make an investigation check for me. You guys following him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
And
I'm gonna look at Artemis. I'm gonna be like, your father didn't fucking try this shit.
Alright, what'd you roll?
I'm leaning on Gregor at the moment.
Fantastic.
I'm still keeping an eye on our Indian guide.
Okay.
That's terrible.
I don't see any traps.
There's absolutely no traps. I'm confident of it.
Right on.
Check.
So as you move in, you look on. You do see inscribed in the ground there is a single plate, right about here, and it has just. Does anybody speak Draconic?
No.
What?
I do. I do.
You do? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, good. So as you walk forward, along the walls, you see that there are these urns, but they're turned on their side, and they're not really huge urns, but they are they're pretty sizable, and they're empty, and they're on their sides, and you hear the tick 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 tick. You see the water kind of dripping, and as you look above you, you see that some of the roots have kind of grown into the ceiling here, and there's water running down the sides, and slowly dripping ding ding onto the urns there. You walk forward, and the braziers have burst to life as soon as you said the magical words, and you see it looks like an ancient, old Draconic script, much older than the current reigning kingdoms that exist. And you start to read it, and it says the following: "This is so fragile, to utter its name would break it."
Okay. I'll relay that to the group. Did everybody
What?
hear that?
I did.
All right.
Artemis, do you know what that means?
I'll tell you its name. What is its name?
Its name is this.
Tick, 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 tick.
Maybe we should go check down the other way and see if there's another message.
Does anybody know its name?
Open fucking sesame.
All right, Okabar screams, "Open fucking sesame!" Once the echo dies down, you hear, then you hear, drip, drip, drip. The water just falling down onto the urns. Doop, doop.
I think Sesame just opened for us.
That couldn't have possibly worked twice.
No, nothing happened. You just hear some scrabbling.
All right. And there's nothing else in the room.
Go check the other door that opened up to see if
Just
maybe there's
those
another message.
2 urns on either side. Okay, so you guys go
Oh,
back.
look at it. Anybody want to take a peek with the geyser shot around the room?
I'll try it one more time.
You better,
God.
plus 3. You better.
DM, you
Right.
said there's water dripping into the urns in the new.
Well, anybody that stands next
The
to
urns
me.
are on their side, and the water's dripping on the urns, and it's making this really hollow kind of duk 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 duk
Oh.
sound.
I want to tilt the urns right side up again, like a sane person.
Okay, you tip them up, and they're just dropping into the urns. Okay.
Cool. Cool. Now I want to. Can I fill the urns up?
I mean,
got water.
you have what?
I have water magic,
You do. Do you want to cast Create Water?
probably, just to see what happens.
Okay, so you go ahead and Aviary, as you guys are kind of looking around, Function's pulling out the Gazer Shroud again, and people are kind of like, do you really think you should hit that right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you do that, Aviary's over here like casting water magic and filling up 2 urns. Function, go ahead and roll a. Now I want you to know that every time you do this, the DC gets a little bit higher. But go ahead and hit that Gazer Shard one more time with a Constitution saving throw.
Are we
Figured.
sure it's water that's dripping into this?
Artemis, make an investigation check. Roll a d20
Okay.
and add your
Ah.
intelligence modifier.
+3.
All right. All right. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Artemis, you put your finger in there, you taste it, and you say, "Yeah, that's certainly water. It's dirty, and it's from it's groundwater essentially." Function. You're in another fucking plane right now. You are tripping daisy balls in the Scooby van right now. You just feel so relaxed that you're just exhausted.
Okay, let's go to the other door that opened up and see if there's a message written on the wall in there. Maybe it's another clue.
Did filling the urns with water completely do anything?
No, it's now dripping into the water.
So what happens when the water overflows? Nothing.
It just kind of falls into the ground and continues down. You see some water kind of flowing along the sides, but it's pretty quiet.
It's not flowing anywhere specific. Like
It's flowing into a crack in the ground.
Hey, while I'm in that room, can I just say water? Does it do anything?
hey, how'd you do that?
As you say water, the echo dies down.
Okay.
Drip, 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 drip.
Go into the next hallway.
Okay.
Check for traps.
Yeah, please. I'm with you, right?
Yeah.
All right. Who all's going into that room?
Me, Tal. I don't know who else.
Anybody else joining them?
Sure.
We're joined.
My exhausted ass.
Go wherever Pragar goes.
Oh, there it is. I didn't see the exhaustion
Function.
there.
Function, are you alright?
I don't-
You look a
I
little
don't see
off.
Xanthar. Does anybody else see him?
Nope.
He
I do
reset because he
see
couldn't
that.
hear you.
He can, yeah, he reset.
Okay. So who's not joining this group here?
I'm
Okay,
not joining.
Okabar. Okabar, you're
Oh.
standing here. Brother Longfoot's out there. Xanthar, you're with him, right? I'm gonna presume he is.
Xanthar's here.
Okay. Oops, I moved the light source. All right. So, anyway, as you guys go into here, you see there is a single button on the far wall right here.
I press it.
All right.
Shit.
So as you press that,
Oh my
walls
god.
slam down on all 3 sides.
Open sesame, open
And
sesame, open sesame.
Oh, we're
These
trapped.
gigantic runes
What are the-
appear
Can
on
we tell what the
above.
wall is made of? Is it stone
These
or?
are solid stone walls. Above the button, you start to see the runes flash. 10, 9,
Stone.
Hmm?
8,
Wait, what?
Aaron.
What's happening?
7. The
What?
button's just sitting right there.
I
Press
just
the
keep
button again.
Okay, you press the button again. 10.
Press the goddamn button.
I
What
have
happened?
it
10.
down.
Okay, 10.
I'm gonna continue holding it until
Hey.
we figure out how to get out of this
The
room.
button's just sitting there at 10.
Did we just get trapped in this fucking room?
So
Yeah.
you have to.
Wait.
Hold on.
Listen, every room has had a word. We need to find out what this room's word is.
Alright,
I have an idea.
please don't say Gazer
Is
Shark.
it button?
Take your finger off of the button
I'm
and
not.
let it go to 1.
No. No.
Yeah,
Don't fucking kill you.
No.
trust me.
I
Good
don't.
things will
Is
happen.
everybody gonna die?
Can we dash out of there? Well, you guys?
Aviary,
see
trust
the-
me. And I walk over to him and I actually physically move him
Nah,
out of the
dog.
way.
We ain't doing that.
Okay, make a
Yeah.
strength contest.
Hold
Aviary and
Hold on.
Function. Both of you guys roll strength.
This
Wait,
ought to be
hold on. I
interesting.
also want to use where is it? I know there's something here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bark skin myself just to make sure. Right? Oh, that's only
Nice.
AC. Never.
I'm not hitting
Yeah,
you.
Hey, Function,
I'm
you get a
just
+3.
moving you out of the way.
Yeah.
We're gonna consider it grappling since he isn't going willingly. So Function, you got a 12. Aviary, what you got?
What am I rolling? I'm sorry.
Strength, please.
Is this a saving throw?
Nope, just strength check.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
so just barely Fortunately, he's able to move you out of the way, and as soon as your feet
I'm
are
walking
getting
out.
off the button,
I'm running out of the room.
the walls have slammed down to where there is no exit.
Oh, we're
here.
in there.
Yeah, you guys are trapped in.
there.
You, see, you guys see these purple squares, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's me. So you see it 10,
Gonna
That's
let
what
it
that-
count
9,
down.
If I
8,
play
Is
it,
there-
I
hold
hit
on,
him on the
is there
back
any
without
water
doing
anywhere?
anything.
7.
Is there any water anywhere around us?
You don't see more. 6,
Function, press the button. I have an idea.
5, 4, 3,
I don't
2,
know.
1,
Press the button.
0.
No, I pressed it.
Oh, you pressed
No.
it? Okay, 10.
No,
I'm
I was in the
sorry,
way.
no.
I was in the
I'm not
way.
doing it. No.
Hold
No,
on.
you couldn't press it. I was in
Hey,
the way.
Aviary, okay, here's the deal. Aviary, make a sleight of hand check.
Function.
Aviary,
I'm
make a
just gonna
sleight of
attack
hand
function.
check. Make a sleight of hand check to see if you can get in there quick enough.
So is there anything in this room that we notice on the walls?
You
or-
see nothing. Everything's
Nope.
bare except for the glyphs and the button.
What glyphs?
The glyphs that are showing up as 10, 4, 3. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that you don't get in there in time, and it hits 0 on both sides. As it hits 0, the walls go up. You're not free.
I'll push the button again.
Ah,
All right. So as you push the button, the walls all slam back down.
Hold on.
10,
Let me out,
9,
and then you go back in. Push the button. And let me see if
7,
anything changes out there.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and after that,
I've got an idea. Why don't somebody, stay behind, push the
Yeah,
button,
let's
the
go.
walls all disappear.
and I'm
I'm
gonna
going.
run to the other hallway.
I'm leaving the room.
I think you're supposed to stand under the wall.
Can I
No,
go?
I'm gonna go to the other hallway.
Yeah, go on
I'm
in
gonna
back here.
I want to go up north.
Okay. All right. You go ahead.
Everybody disperse around. One person stay and press the button. Let's look for changes.
Who's gonna stay and push the button?
Aviary, because he's so fucking fond of pushing buttons.
All right.
Aviary, you're standing pushing the button?
Maybe we should put a blasting charge on the button, Aviary. That'd probably solve it.
Oh,
I'm gonna stay here with our friend and be like, these fucking guys. Watch them cross halls like a Scooby-Doo episode.
I want to go up here in this new hallway.
What if these are actually separate puzzles that have nothing to do with one another? Okay, Avery, you go up here.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check for me. All right, who's pressing the button? Is anybody pressing the button? No? Okay.
Nope.
All right.
My character sheet went back, so I have to load.
done with that room.
So I need Artemis, Xanthar, Function, Okabar, and Pragar will all make perception checks for me real quick.
Oh, great.
So roll just your wisdom there, Artemis.
My investigation you asked for
Roll a
is
d20.
E1?
D20.
D20, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
What color do I see everywhere?
Everything's a beautiful mauve.
Off.
Alright.
Mauve? What
What's
the hell
mauve?
color is that?
It's a color you can only see when you're tripping balls.
Ah,
So Xanthar, as you roll out, Xanthar, you look to the left and you notice at the top of the stairs, it looks like the ground has shifted up slightly, and you can see that the entirety of it, like there is stone and like little bits of rubble and stuff that have fallen to the ground. They're still kind of like tumbling down a little bit, but you see that there is an entire wall that has shifted up here above where the stairs lead up.
Entire.
I rolled a 16 on that investigation. Yeah.
Okay. As you walk into the room, you see a pile of bones in the corner. They don't look human. You cannot tell what they are,
Bones?
but bones, and they've been here a very long time.
Alright, I'm gonna go back and relay that info specifically to Artemis at least. Because he was the one looking for bones.
That is correct, I was.
Okay, Artemis, as he takes you back into the room, you look and you know that these are not the bones that you're looking for. These are unceremoniously kind of thrown on the floor. This may have been some creature that wandered
Wait,
in here.
what bones are you looking for?
Not the
Let me
bones,
check
Dylan.
my Skrillex again. See.
You're what?
My scroll.
I
I
heard
did
Skrillex,
this
too.
actually.
No, dude, that's rad. I love it. So the bones that you're looking for are probably buried very ceremoniously. They're going to be the bones of the ancient caliph that used to rule this
Yes.
area.
All right.
Those are the bones that are here, or those are the bones he's looking
Those
for?
are the bones I'm looking for.
These-
The ancient caliph.
Yeah, these do not look like they're caliph's bones. They're not buried with any type
It
of
might just be
ceremony.
chicken
Are they
bones.
humanoid at least? Can I tell what they are, DM?
Someone's eating wings down here.
Can I tell what kind of bone?
Hold on, Aviary,
Oh.
what?
Who are you saying what to?
I'm saying to you, Aviary, what were you saying?
Can I recognize these bones?
With your roll? No.
All right. Can I still collect the bones?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're fallen
Aviary.
brothers of Aviary.
So you have
But I may collect all the shit. If
Yeah,
you see my equipment list, you'd laugh.
Oh, I've seen it.
If only we had a bag of holding.
All right. Now, these
Yeah,
bones-
I'm not even using it.
So Pregar, you kind of check in on Avery. Avery, are you good? And you see Avery like stuffing a femur into one of his pockets.
Never
Can I give you a head, like a thumbs up? Okay, what are we doing?
I'm gonna go back to that room. Okay, so we found bones in this room. I'm gonna go back to the hallway with the dripping water.
Okay, as you walk in, the dripping water, dook, 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 it's kind of got an echo coming down the hall. And again, you look down and you reread the same sentence, the same little poem down there.
It's some sort of riddle.
Something needs.
This is so fragile, to utter its name would break it. Dook,
I
dook,
say so fragile.
See the constant patter of water.
So this is so fragile.
I fucking hate riddles.
Gives have a whole other floor. Come on, let's do this.
What if I say so fragile? Does that do anything?
You say so fragile, nothing happens.
There's a third place we haven't explored over here, right?
Oh, there's another way
yeah.
to open?
Right here.
Yeah, so you go in there. You don't see anything in there. It's completely empty. What'd you say, Pregar?
No, nothing. I didn't know there was another place that opened. Is that the only spots that opened? These two main hallways? The
Those
front?
four. Yeah.
Yeah, and you continue to look around. So you go down here. There's nothing in the front rooms.
What happened?
I'm moving you. You're down south.
Okay. I can't see anything. It's
There
like
you go.
blinding. There we go. Cool.
I'm moving you around.
Ah.
Yeah, there's apparently something here too. This must be a good riddle, I'm sure.
Yeah, thanks for your help. Good job.
I'm not going to
I will
give
just
you the
say the
answers.
word riddle.
Okay. Riddle. Dook, 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 dook. Those damn urns are so loud.
What do you think would happen if it breaks?
Can I remove the water urns?
Yeah, so it's pretty heavy because they're like 3 feet high and they're like full of gallons of water now. But you're able to.
I mean, if I really wanted to, I could move that water. But
You could. Did you want to?
yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
Go ahead and shape that water elsewhere.
Sure. The water. Make sure you mark that off. At that, the water comes out and
That
goes
way.
down. And you want to move them?
I just want to remove
Did
them
we
to see
detect
if, like,
magic
you
in this
know,
room?
taking the book out of the bookcase kind
Okay.
of scenario.
So you move one of the urns, and all you hear now is doo, doo. The other dripping is it's hitting the wall at such an angle to where it's completely silent.
Move the other one.
I wanted to move both, if that's possible.
Okay. So you move the other one. You see the water tapping by, but you certainly don't. You don't hear anything else except for behind you. You hear the soft crackle of fire.
Was there a brazier in that room?
Yeah, there's razors right here and right here. That's how you can see.
I see
Did we
a black-
detect magic in this room already, guys?
Can I go to where the area where the water's out? Can I go?
Sir. So you go here.
Maybe.
And then
Here's the soft crackle of fire.
I'm hearing the fuck. I'm gonna
Can I
just so
extinguish the brazier?
Yeah.
besides this water, it's just silence. and then like hoping that would open. Like I'm just looking at the wall. I was like,
Okay. So Aviary extinguishes both of these, and Okabar says, "Silence," and the silence is broken.
ah!
At the exact moment that everything's quiet, your heart skips a beat, and then you hear a giant stone moving. Artemis and Xanthar and Function out here, they look up to see this whole area just start to emerge into the vision of everybody. Let's see if we can get this to move up here.
I still have a torch, by the way, from earlier, so we'd still be able to see.
Yeah. So 2 staircases emerge from the very top, where they kind of almost come down from the ceiling. And you see that they keep going down and going down, and they descend into the depths of this cavern. And you guys look and see that you now have access to the 2nd floor.
Let's do this.
Yes.
All right, get ready for more red dolls.
Make sure you're
On a side note, I've seen this one. I knew this one before, but like I don't know why it took me so long for it to.
Y'all did great. So I'm gonna just send you guys real quick.
Good job, Okabar.
Slowly
Before we
make your way down. I'm gonna move you guys over here.
Next time that shouldn't be my character.
The riddle he already knew the answer to.
Yep, you got it. So
Hey,
you guys descend down here.
how much longer would it
Right
take
before y'all
otherwise?
work, Hey, y'all did great. Okay, I'm glad I didn't plan too much. All right, and so as we enter down here, all right, y'all are on the stairs now. Oh, these stairs are here. Yep. And you can see that there's a small place to go, kind of above where you all. Does everybody see
Yes.
what I'm seeing now? Okay. So you see up here, there's kind of this large, like, opened area, and it's very well lit, and it doesn't seem to be much else. As you each begin to kind of make your way down into the chamber below, again, this is several hundred feet below, so the ceiling above you just goes and goes and goes, and you can't see anything. It just extends into darkness. As you go down, you begin to see that this is a much more ornamented level. It seems to be there are these writings, these scripts on the walls. They're not so much as a language, but more of like a pictogram, like a history of an age long ago, where there were wars that were fought that have been long forgotten, and there are depictions of cities and lands that no longer exist. The entirety of the chamber here is very, very interesting.
Okay.
So as you, let me make sure where we are here. As you go down, everybody roll an investigation check for me real quick.
My
Sure.
specialty.
You are so good at this. Aviary,
Ooh.
beautiful. All right. Okay. Do y'all have Xanthar on? Do y'all see him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see him.
Zan, roll an investigation check.
There he is. Okay. Cool. Xanthar, roll an investigation check for me.
Cool.
Did you want all of us to do it?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
By the way, Zan, do we look related or something?
See.
No, you two don't look related. There you go. That's Zan. That's what I'm talking about. So, as you go around, Zan, oh, this is really good. You see 2 things of significant note. As you come up here along the edges and you start to walk along the catwalk on the outside, you notice that this particular area looks like there are scrape marks, as if there was probably a door in this area right here. And as you go over here, walk to the other side, there's a door that has it looks like there's a face into it. And as you walk by, you can see that it's very finely detailed. And you kind of walk up a little bit, and you almost poke its nose, and all of a sudden it goes, "Oh, excuse me, do I go around poking people? No, I do not. Access denied." Kind of like retracts.
Oh shit.
Is it just him that sees that, or do I see that too?
Everybody sees this. Like there's a conversation that busts out all of a sudden on the 2nd floor of this.
Is that the only door that reacts?
It's the only door that you've seen do that. Yeah, you do see another door over here that seems to have like a scraping almost.
But no
I'm
face,
sorry.
like the other one?
Do what now?
No face like the current one that just.
No, no face.
Go ahead, function.
I think I'm super high right now. Did we just hear a door just say something?
Nah, you saw that correctly, buddy.
That is what happened.
Okay, good. That's good.
You
That's
feeling okay
good.
there?
Xanthar, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
Good.
Just take a seat.
I'm gonna step back from the door and I'm gonna say, "Oh, I do apologize.
Okay, he says,
May I please come in?"
"No, you may not."
Try open sesame.
Is it a whole face? Or is it just eyes and mouth?
No, it's just a face, just the face that is kind of recessed into the door, like the knocker in Alice in Wonderland.
Okay.
Yes.
If
Is
I
there-
play a tune on the bagpipes, would that change anything?
Make a performance check.
The bagpipes.
You have bagpipes. That's awesome.
I also have bagpipes. We did a whole thing. Remember?
Mhm.
You gotta do a duet.
I remember Tao.
Sorry,
So,
I'm a
hey,
member of
Artemis-
the dragon.
Roll a d20 for me, Artemis.
All right.
Performance check. Performance check.
Okay, so you play, and the haunting melody of whatever bagpipe song you had, it's the song of your ancestors, just rings through the entire cavern.
This is a beautiful song.
You see a small
Artemis.
tear at the corner of his eye just kind of fall. Dook. That's all that happens. You make him cry.
Excuse me, door face. First,
What's the password?
you have a name.
Is it password?
What's the password?
Where do we find the password?
No password, no entry.
It seems to me you can't move. Maybe there's something you can't get that you wish you could. We could trade for the password.
What's the password?
He just wants a password.
This password. I have to say the password.
Who's got the Who's got that sneezing powder?
I do.
It's the
This-
password.
Hey DM, is this a wooden door or what kind of door is this?
It's a stone slab door. It's very, very thick. All the doors you've run across so far are very thick, probably 5 foot thick stone.
And it's just a face on it, no handle, no
Just
doorknob.
yes, just a face, no handle, no doorknob.
1, 2, 3, 4, I shout.
Doesn't work that way. I have to say the password.
Would you say the password, please?
Yes.
Is the password yes?
No.
Would you say what the password is now?
Yes.
And that would be.
Saying you will say what the password is, or you're saying yes?
Yes! Yes!
Yes.
Yes is the password.
Yes! Everyone, yes, yes!
Yes.
It's
Yes.
been so long
Yes.
since I've had visitors.
Would you like some
Okay.
ale?
No.
You said the password was yes, which means you can open now and we can go in.
No.
Is the password no?
No.
Make sure.
It's yes.
Do you really know the password?
Yes.
Inside check on the door.
Oh my god. Vox Machina
That's
versus
door.
me.
Yeah, right.
Uh,
That was the carpet.
it seems that this door is a very. It's not a fully sentient object. It looks like it's very, very simple. Doors that are enchanted in this way are very limited in what they can say.
Okay. Can you feel pain?
No.
I poke it in the eye.
Ow.
You just said you can't feel pain.
Yes.
Then why'd you say no?
Cause I don't know. What's the password?
Can we paradox this thing and have its brain explode?
You can try.
So you said the password was yes.
No.
Yes, you did.
No.
You did.
What's the password?
I said I could say the password.
Yeah, say it.
Tell me the
No.
password.
What's the password?
No.
Who?
What do I look 80?
Who?
I guess we should go look around the room and see if there's a clue to
What?
Hold on a second.
how to get this fucker to say it.
Hello,
Bye.
hello,
What's
door.
Hey,
Alright,
hey,
now
hey, hey,
let's
hey!
roll
Is it
investigation.
what?
No.
Damn it!
And remember, you don't say it. I have to say it.
You say it. How do we get you to say it?
Must be clever.
Avery, are your feet
I
still
bet the character
oily?
would know the fucking password.
So we don't know the password that you have to say. And you
Calvin.
said you would say it.
Talvin, as you're investigating around the other way, go ahead and roll investigation check for me.
Ooh, do I still have that gazer shard?
You do.
I want to shove it in his face.
Okay.
I've
Talvin,
three investigation, and I've rolled such shitty investigations today.
so you notice that as you get to around this point, you're like, man, this looks like a stage. This is pretty cool, and you start kind of like mimicking that you're in the opera. You get distracted really badly. Aviary, so as you bring up the gazer shard, you hold it up to his face, right?
Sure. Wait, you said... Hold on. Did you only tell the stage bit to Tal?
Yes, that was only to Tal. Tal was up there messing around. It's
Alright,
one
yeah.
roll of 5.
Then yes, I would hold the gazer shard up to the door's eyes.
Okay. The door, which is completely stone, the gazer shard comes up. It kind of glistens a little bit, but it doesn't seem to affect him in any way.
No way.
Nope. The gazer shard relies on souls, and you do know that.
Okay, that's fair. I forgot about that. Alright.
Aviary, are your feet
Sure.
still oily?
Yeah, I think
Light
so.
him on fire and kick his ass.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. Mainly because of the fire part.
Yes.
Also, I got rid of my fire stuff for water stuff, so...
Okay. So as you're looking at this door right here, you seem to be at an impasse.
I tell the door good day, and I want to walk around and look for more doors.
Okay. You walk around to the other side, and you see the door with all the scrapes and everything on it. It looks like it's been gouged into the floor. It's very obvious that it is a door. It has no handles, though.
And no face again to talk to.
No face.
I touch it to see if anything happens.
How hard do you touch it?
Like the same amount as jabbing that door in the eye.
Okay. So you make a kind of a knocking noise.
Giggity.
It begins to- I'll count that as a knock. It opens up very, very slowly. Let me get that done real quick. So it opens up very, very slowly, and you see a small room, very small. And at the very end of the room, you see a fiery brazier, and right in front of the fiery brazier, you see a treasure chest. Not very big, kind of, sort of small, but you see that it's a treasure chest, and it's leaned over, and it's locked.
All right, I take one of the bones that I took from the previous room and I throw it at the chest.
Okay, make a throwing attack, a ranged attack with an improvised weapon. So just roll a d20, see if you hit it.
Okay. Thanks. I was like, I don't know how to do that one.
And then I'm going to say that you throw your bone, but it's a femur, and it's kind of a little awkward. It hits the chest, but it doesn't seem to do anything. The chest doesn't move at all.
Nothing.
Nope.
All right. Well, I relay the info that there's a chest over here to people in earshot.
Would you like me to look at it?
Yeah, I don't want. Oh wait, no, I know what I can do. Let's do find traps.
All right, so function comes up here. He's ready to do something, and you cast find traps.
On the near the chest or whatever.
Okay, so you do it near the chest. Damn you. Let me see what this finds.
Here, hold on. I can. How do I send it again?
Yep. Okay, yep.
There you
Okay, so you you sense the presence of the ancient trap called the Gnome Dick Punch.
Classic.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I literally have that written down right here. It's what it's called. It's the Gnome Dick Punch.
Do you tell me that?
I mean, is that all I know? Do I know what it does? Can I just?
You should let Function open it and get gnome dick punched.
I mean,
I lean
Function,
over
go
to
ahead.
and I tell him that it's
Function
okay.
doesn't have a dick.
That's a
You know,
little
okay,
blue.
it's okay to check out.
Yeah, go
okay.
for it.
Right in his shiny
Sure.
metal balls.
Yeah,
okay, so
yeah.
Function walks up. There is a padlock on it. Function, do you want to try to lock pick it? Oh, you don't have any
This is
tools,
a
do you?
Padlock. I'm not sure if I can successfully do anything with this. Okabar or Xanthar maybe,
Okay.
or even Tal could possibly do this.
The best I can do is shoot a bow at it.
Can I want to. You said it's a. How sturdy of a lock is it?
I
It's a
could
padlock.
probably pick that.
Kind of older.
Can I crowbar it?
Why don't we have the rogue do the lick part?
Yeah, dude, make a strength saving or make a strength check if you want to try to crowbar it.
Crowbar.
Okay, so you take the crowbar,
Weak ass nerd.
stick it in there,
I know.
lean up against it. Pound! The lock pops off. The
Yeah.
lid flies open, and
Yeah.
inside is a spring-loaded mechanical gnome that jumps up, boom, punches you right in the dick.
Oh, Aviary, are you okay?
You knew it was there and you did it to yourself. That's the most aviary thing ever. Let's see if we can break it.
Aviary, you take 5 points of damage. as you see the mechanical spring-loaded little gnome sitting here bouncing back and forth, you do notice it has a piece of paper clutched in its hand.
I want to grab the paper, and I mean, I also want to grab the gnome if that's possible. But
Okay,
Can we take the whole chest with the gnome in it and use it? We can repurpose it later, reload
yeah,
it.
it's
And
like a jack in the box, so I can just spring load it and set it for another.
yeah. Can we reuse the? Can we steal it and reuse
make an
that?
intelligence check. What have I done?
Put it in the bag.
Wait, with
I'll help him.
advantage
I'll help
because of Talbrin's helping?
Sure.
Oh, thank
because
God.
advantage is there. Go ahead.
Come on.
Alright.
My idea.
It requires a little bit of repair because it's been in here a while, and it will take a lot of space up in the bag of holding. But you're able to shove it in there. You now have a broken
How
gnome.
Chest actually-
What's that?
How much does the chest actually weigh?
The chest is like 25 pounds. It's not like super heavy.
Oh, can I just carry it?
You can. It won't. I mean, you have a haversack.
I don't know what that means.
Like you have a backpack.
Yeah.
I mean, add 25 pounds to yourself, and we'll say we can put it in the backpack. You can add a broken gnome dick punch.
I'm almost certain I know a magical spell to fix that. We'll do it. We'll do it
I
later.
got 500
Yeah,
pounds
that's
in the bag.
beautiful.
I have a spell.
I will. Talvarin will walk up to the door face and say, "Knock, knock."
Who's
Oh,
there?
I also want to read what's on the paper.
Okay, so Aviary, you read the word is Prailhu.
What? You type
Prail?
in the chat, please.
Yep, type it right up.
Try saying that.
Prailhu.
Magical
Look in the chat.
punch.
I go up to the door and I go, "Knock,
Who's
knock."
there?
Prail.
Prailhu. Oh, God damn it! The door open.
Knock the fucker.
Nice.
I knew it before you read the
As
note.
he said, knock knock. Does
That's
knock knock actually react?
Knock Knock's in the ship still.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Good try, though. All right.
I left him back there.
Purposefully, I knew that the whole time. Someone's
Yes.
feeding and we talked about it.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so
I
where
just
are you
moved my
guys right now?
I'm standing in front of the door.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Let's
I'm right next to Aviary because he just got dick punched by a small human thing.
Which is the highlight of my day.
Function, you're down here, which is great. Xanthar, you're still up there, no problem. Okay, so you open that up, and then inside that room there is a small lever.
Where is this on the map? Can you ping it for me, please?
Yeah, sure, Talvin. It's right next to you. There's a
That's
small
right.
lever
I didn't know
right.
you moved me.
Oh,
Sorry.
Tal, did you need me to pull the lever?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
I figured out another puzzle. So someone come do the potentially dangerous part, and I will.
hold.
Pragar,
On account of me being able to die incredibly easily, I'll move back to the middle of the room.
There's that. Okay.
Pragar, I need you right next to me. Or at least behind me, please.
Pragar, come back.
Yes, sir. Are you gonna pull this lever?
And so
Hey,
I will
hey,
pull the
Function,
lever,
since you're-
and we'll see what
Before you
happens.
do that, since you're doing all these looking through gazing shots and pulling levers and things like that, and I'll put my hand on his shoulder and look him right in his eye and just go, I just want to thank you for being such a good friend. And I'll give him inspiration.
Oh, you're welcome,
You can
Sal.
save it. So take your plus. You can add it after you roll.
Hey, you're
so.
a good friend too. And I just walk to the lever.
Okay, so Function's here at the lever. I'm pinning it here.
Okay.
All right, what are you doing?
So is I have Pragar like at least 10 feet maybe around me. What's the aura of that Pragar? I think it's 10 feet.
Maybe it says 15.
Yeah,
Hold on,
it's
let me
target
look
within. Hold on.
Which one is this?
Aura
Yeah,
protection.
Just he gives
10
a
feet.
+3 for
10
saving throws.
10
Sorry, yeah. So I Pragar,
Yeah, 10
just back up 10 feet away from me while I press this lever.
Okay.
Alright.
Function reaches forward, puts both hands on this lever, starts to wrench his back into it, really pull.
Let's take a quick bathroom break.
Ah!
I'll pee before Function real
Cliffhanger.
dies.
It's like
Right?
Emperor's New Groove.
I'm gonna go
You
get
pull
something
the
to drink.
Trap door opens underneath.
Yep. I'm about to fall straight
Pull the
through.
right lever.
Wrong lever!
Run lever!
Gazer shard break.
Gazer shard.
Yeah.
Stare into that gazer shard. Fucking open sesame.
That pissed me off a little bit.
It took us an hour to do that whole
Dude, it
thing.
took us forever to get to that room.
God, I was getting so
Alright,
frustrated.
Jared, how long did you think that was actually gonna take us to figure out it was open sesame?
He didn't hear that.
Bullshit.
That was so much fun to watch.
How long did you think it was actually gonna take us? Did it take longer or shorter?
The second floor took a lot less
Okay.
time than I thought it would.
One.
The first floor took
That was a long time. I thought we were in
God,
the room all set.
so bad.
I really thought that whole
Yeah, I was-
session was gonna be in that bottom room.
I was trying to guide you guys, but y'all kept like, what if I move the brazier? What if I set it on fire? What if
I'm really glad Tao figured out Priel who.
Well, you figured out the gazer shard, right?
Kinda.
Yeah, that was good.
It was the
Good
fiery
work on the
glass.
gazer
I didn't
shards.
think about that.
And I liked Xanthar's idea.
The mirrors.
yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, the mirrors was real. I almost let that go, but I was like,
I was,
no, it wouldn't work.
yeah,
It
that was
doesn't
Minnie and
explain
Jones
shit.
shit.
You did say you get the feeling you're looking through the wrong thing. So it did.
Try not to give it away, but fuck, guys, come on, we can get
It's
this.
pretty awesome.
I love that we're like, look at the markings on the floor. Nah, it's just open sesame.
Like, what if randomly one of us has just been like, "Fuck it, open sesame."
That would have been
Dude,
the
it would have
best.
worked.
That would have been hilarious.
That would have been amazing. If we just grab shot and won it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's just like a generic thing you would say to like open a door. So like, I'm surprised none of us actually said it.
So what's Artemis's real name?
I really wanted to. Are you talking about the person?
Yeah, my name's Ryan.
Oh, what's up, Ryan?
what's up?
We've
We
played,
played video games like
Yeah.
once together.
Yeah, we played
I'm-
video games.
I'm pretty sure I've met you a few times at Milo's. before
Oh,
I was
yeah.
Okay,
there.
all right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I was probably drunk, so my bad.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
We got.
Both parties were probably on the same basis.
Yeah.
What are you playing
Oh,
now,
yeah.
What?
Ryan? What are you playing right now?
I've been playing a lot of Brawlhalla actually.
Oh yeah. Right.
Playing FIFA. And GTA every once in a while if I want to cause some shenanigans to some low level people.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh man. Somehow
Sorry,
my
guys.
kid managed to figure out how to flip my screen sideways on my laptop.
How'd that happen?
It's right-click the background and go to orientation, display settings.
I guess he hit the keyboard.
Yeah, there's a keyboard to that. But I don't know.
It's some art.
Yeah, that's what I do whenever I need to like do some crazy ass coding and shit at work. I'll flip one of my
What?
monitors sideways.
Coding. Ooh.
It's HTML. Don't be too impressed.
Oscar, why does your microphone sound like you're tasing somebody?
Yes, that's the clicking.
Yeah.
Exactly what it sounds like.
Cause I'm downloading something in the background and my PC's super hot, so I have my AC unit.
That makes sense.
I'm running almost 85 degrees, 80 in here, so I'm trying to drop it down to 69. So
I think it's. No, I'm hearing it's something. It's hardwood. It's a hardwood thing.
No,
It's
that's
not
not it, man. That's remember the clicking noise I was hearing on
Yeah,
the
it's a
audio?
hardware
That's,
issue. It's not background noise.
There's
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
interference.
thinking it's your
Interference.
headphones, possibly.
There's definitely some interference there. It may very well be his PC trying to crank out some AC. Do you need me to buy you a fan, buddy?
He has-
I mean, this is a whole ass mini split, basically. Like this is 14,000 BTUs for only a 7,000 BTU room, so kind of overkill. That's why.
I think he was he talking about a fan for your computer?
No, I'm talking about the AC unit in his room. It just happens to be next to the computer.
Yeah, he's got a mini split that could run a whole house in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I really
definitely
do.
on the computer.
I think honestly it might just be the cabling of your headset or your mic.
That's what it sounds
Every time you speak, it just crackles until you stop speaking and then it stops.
Try
It's
it.
still beautiful, yeah.
Get back in.
I'll fuck with everything tomorrow.
We'll get it, dude. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
it's not a huge deal. I just want to make you aware of it.
No, it's not that bad.
Appreciate it.
It's not that
This is
bad.
why I ask.
We can still hear you.
Yeah,
It honestly sounds like somebody's holding a taser 10 feet behind
it
you.
does. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
so we all ready?
Yeah.
Awesome. So as Function reaches down, grabs the lever and begins to pull it back. Outside, in front of you guys, you see the entire wall up here begin to shift, revealing kind of this not really hidden area, but definitely an area that's not been revealed so far.
Where's that?
It's right up here to the very south of the screen where I'm pinging. Right here. This whole staircase leading up is now revealed.
Cool. I go
From
up.
that, you get the sense, the very definite whiff of old, decayed, dead air. Down here is Xanthar. Wrong way.
Hey guys, does it sound any better for me?
No, it still sounds like it.
Mm,
Still crackling. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, you can still hear that interference. There's definitely some megahertz frequencies, something.
Am I okay to walk in
it's
there?
alright. It's not that
Don't worry.
bad. It's really not, Oscar.
I will go down, not in front.
Okay.
I'll stay behind
wanna go in
Kragar
the
and function.
One of you
I will.
high
I'll leave-
I didn't say
investigating-
I didn't say you're going in front. I
Let
said
one of
I'm
you
going
high
I'm high
investigating
as
motherfuckers go in there.
Yeah.
Okay, Function, you're up here. Okay, everybody's here, right? What's our
Number
marching
one.
order, guys? Xavier is
Probably
number one.
2.
I'm
Okay.
right next to
Maybe
Kragar.
Artemis should go, because I think we just found this tube with his bones down there. You know, this is like your whole
I'm bringing
bag.
you guys down here with the rest of them.
Body.
Brother Longfoot is scared to piss.
It's
Okay.
okay, Brother
What-
Longsfoot. I
Line
will
up,
protect you.
marching order. Is this right?
You can
Is it racist if I call him Quickie? No, I'm just kidding.
Quick E. That is my father's name. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Okay. So as you peek the top of the stairs, you see this long, long hallway. It's kind of almost cavernous. It's directly below where you came in, but somehow the dimensions don't exactly seem to add up. There's definitely some strangeness as to how this area can be so tall. You guys still be underground, and it still gives this kind of just echoing effect.
All right.
As you guys walk in, you see these two. So you see that there are braziers that are lining the sides, and they go all the way down. At the very end of the hallway, you see what seems to be this kind of dais loaded up. The sparkle of gold and the glinting of silver, brass, some types of trinket definitely lies there. There are tapestries that are draped down, and they form like an arrow right pointing at whatever is at the end of this hallway. You see them lining along the sides as well. This is a much more elegantly and almost overkill as far as decorations go, but it is much more decorated, much more honored in this cavern. And as you begin to step into it, you get this feeling of dread, of coldness, of something in the air.
Because you said there's way more decoration than necessary, that leads me to believe there's some sort of cult something going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and don my cultist robes, just cause, in case we come in.
Okay, you put it on over your armor, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Just
I'm gonna go.
They strip naked and wear only a robe.
It's not like Skyrim. You can wear robes over your armor. You're fine.
I want to walk up to Okabar and say, this seems like if there's anything bad, it's probably in this bit of a tomb here. You want to see something cool? Talking to you, Okabar.
You know I'm always down.
Hey everyone, can you take a look at us real quick? Because I just want you to be aware of this. And as everybody looks, I touch Okabar on the shoulder and I cast greater invisibility on both of us.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Okay. Interesting.
My cock!
Amazing.
Where'd it go?
Where did you go?
I can't see my...
So we're going to use this symbol as invisible. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it says it's death zone. But y'all are both invisible now, so you now have advantage on stealth checks. And disadvantage on attacks against you. Okay?
Tal? Okabar? You there?
What's happened?
We're
Where'd they go?
just invisible, so if there are enemies here, they won't be able to see us.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, that is such a useful trick. I must learn it. I must.
Okabar,
I'll teach you.
you're stepping on my foot. Oh.
My bad, bro. I'll teach it to you next time, Apu. And then
Should we head in here?
My daddy was Abu. Alright, so as you guys begin to enter the room,
Fuck.
You said your father's name was Quick E.
quick E Abu.
Oh,
Longfoot.
perfect sense now.
A quick poo.
Company.
Tricky. I'll do it Longfoot.
As you enter, you see these two, not necessarily, they're cloaked figures, and they don't seem human. They seem to be just kind of standing on either side and looking at you guys. Except for when they look at you, there is a hood, and the hood kind of goes down. Let me get a good picture of these guys real quick because they are fantastic to look at.
what about this?
So they don't look aggressive.
The way that they're standing is very strange. It looks almost like they're standing guard or standing. You can't really tell here. Let me get a good picture of the things. Huh. What? Copy image. Can I paste in here? Oops. Nope. I cannot. Sorry, I have to save it real quick.
Make a handout.
Yeah, that's one thing that I'm gonna do real fast. Give me.
It wouldn't let you paste in the chat.
No.
No gifts or images in the chat.
Zach, have you been messing with Roll20?
Yeah.
Nice. You got a game coming up soon?
Maybe. I have the first couple encounters ready, but that's it. I need to get more of the story going.
In
Do you have,
what's up?
you still
Say
have
again?
access to it on Steam?
Say it again.
Do you have access to the other one on Steam, the tabletop?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. There you go. These are the
Oh,
things
nice.
you see. They're definitely cloaked. They do not look
Holy
human.
shit.
You can see that that's where the smell is coming from, and they're just standing there and looking at you.
And how many of them are there?
Just two. There's one right here. One right here.
I continue to walk towards them until they seem aggressive.
Okay. Is everybody following?
Yeah.
Yes.
Unless you
Yeah.
guys want to lead.
Okay. You begin to walk forward, and Aviary, as soon as you step past these two braziers there, one of them just stops.
Mm-mm.
It looks at you and goes. It just lets out
What
this
happens if we back
hellish,
up?
nasty scream. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Plus three is 10 feet. Not like it helps.
Son of a bitch.
Oh. Okay. All right. So
So a 9.
a 9. Okay. Maybe you take 18 points of psychic damage as this screech emanates into your head, and you know that it could have been a lot worse than just the screeching headache that you have now. I need everybody to roll initiative real quick. Artemis, roll a d20, please. You remember how to roll initiative to select your character?
Oh, that's
Good
right.
job.
Just remember that.
Like your token.
Nice.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Yep.
I'll assign him. No problem.
Why is mine not rolling? Roll this shit.
Now it's a .16. What the fuck?
Apparently that's the tiebreaker. That's what that is. I don't know why it does that, but it does.
There's no 6 roll.
Hey, for some reason mine's not rolling.
I rolled a 3 and 6.
Always low for me.
Am I on there?
Whoa, Zan.
I can roll for you real quick and add you.
No, there it goes.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, Rhaegar's
go.
added.
There you
Okay, good. You guys are doing great.
Artemis, that fucking. Did he roll a 20? Damn.
I did.
Yeah, he did.
I will avenge my father!
Beautiful.
So,
One day.
wait. Me and Pragar go at the same time?
You'll have a dex roll off. Who has the higher dex?
Probably. Wait, what's your dex?
What about Okabar and Zan? They both rolled 9.
+1.
Yeah, yours is higher than mine. I have an 8.
Yeah, mine's only 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, no problems. So.
I mean, my dex
order
is
real
an
fast?
18, so.
Sending. All right. So Xanthar. Xanthar goes before Okabar because Xanthar, what's your dex?
17.
Much.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okabar will go first.
I think
Yep.
you need to
Said-
put me in function.
Yeah, flip you two guys. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay.
Looks
We
great.
can go at the same time.
They rolled like shit. So, Artemis, you're up.
Fuck 'em
Nice.
up!
Kill them all.
Wait, we're still all above them? Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, you're all right there. There's these two creatures here, just imposing on you. Artemis, what are you gonna do? You can do a move, an action, and then a bonus action.
I think I will do an action.
Okay, you can do all three.
Okay.
I love Mana. I fucking love it. In the background, I'm gonna chant and look at everybody. Kill them all. Kill them all.
If you're cheering for us?
I'm gonna throw acid on them.
Okay, so you take out your acid tincture and you go ahead and make a strength roll. That'll determine if you hit or not. You're throwing an acid vial, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So we'll go ahead and roll a d20 real quick, and we'll add your strength modifier.
Fantastic.
Oh, man.
Okay, what's your strength modifier in your roll 20? We're gonna take that first one there.
It is minus 4.
Okay. Actually, what's your dex modifier? Excuse me.
It is.
Because you're proficient with this, that's right.
It is 3.
Okay, so a +3 there, so you rolled a 14 total?
Yes.
All right, so starting off, Artemis pulls out his acid vial, takes off the cork and throws it. It goes. Unfortunately, it's a little bit dark in here, and the acid shatters against the wall right next to him. It starts to leak down, and you see it eating into the wall. The bodak goes. Wow. Scared it a little bit, but it just barely missed. Do you want to move or have a bonus action by chance?
I can do a bonus action.
All right, what you got?
Let me see. I think I have one more thing of acid I'm going to try and hit him with this time around.
Okay, you can throw as an action. Now your bonus action is going to be a little bit different. You're a bard, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you can give somebody inspiration if you want to.
Okay, yeah, I'll give Function some aspiration.
Okay,
Not
okay.
me. I already have inspiration.
You rolled that 7.
Yeah, I
Give
already,
it to Pragar.
I already gave Function inspiration.
Oh,
He
that's
already-
right. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll go to Pragar then.
Pragar.
Okay, so how do you give him inspiration? Do you give him a good speech, sing him a song? What are you doing?
I'm going to sing him a song.
Okay, go ahead. I want you to do it for real. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Come
Don't
on, Ryan.
That would have been amazing.
believe it.
Artemis.
Oh, I am inspired. I am doubly inspired. Okay, so Pragar now has inspiration instead of function. I'd say it's a pretty good turn. Good
How
job.
do you track inspiration on here? Or do you just have to remember it?
Inspiration should be a little pip at the very top of D&D Beyond.
Next to your walking speed.
There you go. Okabar, you're up.
It's just an on or off.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
What is
Okabar, you're
number-
right here in the dead center of the back. What are you doing, Okabar?
Is it a D6 or D8?
That'll be a D6.
Okay, thanks.
No, it was a D8, right? I thought it went up.
For Artemis, it's a D6.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Sorry, I was trying to relearn tools. Can I try to move about right here? Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
you
I'm
can right
gonna now I'm sorry, maybe this right here, so I'm out of range, out of aim range. So
Okay, perfect.
so I'm gonna shoot at this one closer to me on that one.
Okay,
Can I
right here.
yeah. This one.
Oh, okay, yeah, 18 definitely hits.
Nice.
7. So your first arrow, you pull it out, hits him right between the shoulders. It doesn't seem to hurt too much.
He's like, you like a taste of that? And I'm gonna shoot my second shot at him.
Okay. All right, second is another 8. So that's very nice, very nice. Okay, a total of 15. All right.
And then
So here, let me see if I can fix this real quick.
yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Keep going. You're doing great.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just make an ugly ass face at it, and then I'm gonna take like a step and a half behind that pillar or fire brazier, whatever that shit is.
You're doing what now? You take a step over here. Okay, I got you. Okay. Are you taking
Basically,
a second shot?
I thought I took 2 shots.
Oh, you did. I'm sorry. You took both.
Yeah, I took
okay.
2 shots and 7 damage and 8 damage, and then with that, I basically said fuck you, and then went back around there and ended my turn.
All right, perfect. Good turn. Xanthar, what you got? Uh-oh, hold on.
Xanthar, it's your turn.
Xanthar, what you got?
Cool. Yeah, so I am.
I can't see the map.
Yeah, I lost the
again.
map. I had to refresh.
Weird.
I'm gonna scooch over to the side because I don't like being clustered up like this. I'll actually move right over here,
Okay.
and I will take a look at this guy right here,
40 feet from him.
and I will mutter a few words under my breath, and I will firebolt that motherfucker.
Okay, roll a hit. There you go. So, being the first time you've actually ever cast this, you've you've trained in it before, but this is the first combat situation, and you're able to fire. You didn't compensate for shooting over an already existing fire, and it kind of messes with the arcane effects of it, and unfortunately, it just barely misses what's going on here. So yeah, you didn't quite hit him. Piss him off though.
Cool. Well then, as a bonus action, which I totally have those.
Function, you're
somewhere.
next.
Got it. I guess I'll just I'll scooch up just a little bit further and hide.
Okay. Make a stealth check. Function, you're up.
Which
Sorry?
huh? Okabar, which one did Okabar hit?
Okabar shot this guy to the right, and Xantha was shooting at the guy to the left.
Perfect. I'm gonna go after. How close can I get to him?
Okabar getting extra damage because he was invisible and they couldn't have seen him shooting at him.
No, you don't
Yep.
get advantage for shooting.
Only
I'm gonna walk all the way straight up to him, and I'm about to just wreak havoc
I didn't even need it.
and swing.
Okay.
Okay, so Jared, I have Thirsting Blade, which allows me to attack another time for an action. Plus, I have 2-weapon fighting, so I get to attack 3 times. Correct?
That's right.
Okay, just making sure. All right, so I'm gonna attack him 3 times. That's what
Fighting
I'm
as long
doing.
as it's a light weapon.
Yeah, both of his blades are.
Okay.
They're not heavy weapons.
Yeah. So is that okay?
Yeah, hit it.
3 times. All right, got it.
As you,
Just making
that's
sure.
going to use up your bonus as well, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yep,
yeah.
you're good.
Gotcha. Give him the old 1, 2, 3.
First
Whoa, good shot.
was a 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm, definitely hit.
Second,
26. Definitely hit.
26.
All right.
The third,
16.
16.
Okay. So you just walk up, you just pull out your blade, and you just start just making mincemeat of this guy. The robes and just the foul smell of it, they hit you like a brick house. It's definitely rotten and probably undead, but it's pretty slow and is not able to dodge any of your attacks, unfortunately. So,
Fucking shit. That's
yeah, no, it
26.
doesn't- you don't take any crits.
No, no criticals though.
Yeah, so you got 13 for the first hit, 17 for the second hit, which is 30, and then 21 for the third hit. So was that 51 points of damage? Hot damn. Okay, so so 51 plus the 15 from before, that's going to be 61.
And
Or
then
66, excuse me.
I just
66.
look behind and I just say Pragar, and I point. I'm like, this one.
Jesus, dude. Okay, yeah. You do that, and there are just like tatters falling from him, and it looks up at you and goes, "Make a Constitution saving throw."
Oh fuck.
Hey, DM, quick question.
Hit me.
For how long do I have to be in a biome or whatever, a new type of land, to be able to learn their beast forms?
You'll have to just see them.
Okay.
I mean, it has to be a beast, though. These are
That's fair. I'm just making sure.
undead. What'd you get? 16 as your save? Ooh,
I
very
did.
nice, very nice. Okay. That's what you need.
Did I pass? Excellent.
Yeah, you certainly did. It gazes into your very soul, but unfortunately, it can't really find your soul. It doesn't even know where to look. Your physical form has confused the fuck out of it. So,
Same here, buddy.
yeah. So, Pragar, you're up, man. Aviar, you're next. Talverin's in the hole.
Alright. Where'd you go? You disappeared, God.
Lost God.
Yeah,
We
same.
lost our God.
No more faith.
God,
Oh, there he goes.
he's back for me.
I had to reverse.
It's all good. Alright, I'm gonna move kind of in between, I guess. Let's see.
Down here?
Yeah, I want to move as close as I can to the creature
Which one?
that functions attacking.
The one that's already fucked up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how far I can get.
You can get right there. You can get right next to it.
Oh, cool. Then I'll get right next to it.
You're 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because you can move here. Yeah, you're well within range. You're good.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do. Well, first, I'm gonna use one of my actions to cast Bless at first level. I'm gonna put it on Aviary, Okabar, and Function.
Okay, they're
So
all
pretty
blessed
feet
now.
Within me. So
Yeah.
you add a D4 to
Holy
your
shit.
saving throws and attack throws.
Good lord.
Woo!
Blessed and
Feel the
inspired.
spirit.
Nice.
Yes.
And
And then I'm
high
gonna,
at the same time.
I am going to use my second action to attack with my battle axe, and I'm gonna channel. I'm gonna use my hold my Phyrexian coin, and you know what? I'm gonna channel some. Let's do some Wrathful Smite.
Good idea.
So
But roll a hit. And it's with advantage because Function is in combat with him.
cool. All right.
That's
so
right.
if I hit him with this, it does an extra 1d6.
Fuck him up, boy.
That probably won't hit.
Okay, yeah. So your first one, you charge so much energy into this, you get so excited that you just swing, and it just the part that you hit is already dead and necrotized from what Function did earlier, and he just looks at you.
All right. Bonus action. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon, and I'm gonna have my Hourglass Hammer form up behind this creature, the one I'm attacking.
Guess who forgot to get you a spiritual weapon?
It's all good, man.
No. It's all right. I think I have something over here that'll work. It's not a. Okay, you know what? This is gonna work. How about where are you gonna put it?
Right behind the creature I'm attacking.
Right here. Okay, there you go. That's your new spiritual weapon.
I like it.
Yeah.
It'll work.
And then
Yeah.
it'll automatically. Sorry. Yeah, that automatically attacks. So,
And spiritual weapon is an action or a bonus action?
bonus action.
Okay. All right. So yeah, it's going ahead and takes a slice at this thing. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
I guess that's right. Yeah, 15.
Yeah, so spiritual jam plus 6 to hit. Okay. It does 7 more damage to him.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So it's at 68 hit point, or 68 damage now. Yeah, so it goes in there, and the hourglass kind of turns, goes boom. It just hits it right across the head. This creature is it. There's no way you know how this thing is still standing upright, but it is. It looks. It's the most pathetic attempt at trying to scare you that you'll ever see. But it does try. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, Brigger.
Okay. That's split the plus 3 too.
You laugh that shit off. Good turn. Aviary,
Yeah.
what you got?
All right. So this one over here, is he looking weak?
He looks like he was about to fall the fuck over.
All right. So then I'm gonna go ahead and move up to. Might as well just get all up close and personal, right? Meow. All the way
Okay.
against the wall.
Perfect.
That was 20 feet of my movement.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and use, because I have 2 weapon fighting means I can use 2 light weapons, right?
And you do.
Sweet. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my hand axe for one and my what's it called? The scimitar you gave me.
Uh-huh. Okay, roll the hit on both of those.
Not fucking throwing. Here we go. There we go. There's this one.
Okay.
Roll a
Oh,
d4.
Your hand axe gets stuck in just the dead arm of. Oh my god, are you serious?
2 nat ones. Yeah, baby.
Dude, that is
That's how you
incredible.
do an attack.
You're great on investigation and
Wow.
Right?
Your hand axe gets stuck into the leg.
Over
of
here,
this
1 and 4.
creature. Then you try to free it up with your scimitar. They both get stuck into the flesh, and it's just kind of almost absorbing into it. And the creature looks at you and goes, gives it a good laugh. got anything with your bonus action?
Yeah, I'm gonna use it to wild shape because my attack didn't do fuck all.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Let me figure out which one it is. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn into a. Come on, load up.
I'll get your tokens. No worry. What are you gonna be?
I'm sorry.
Don't
It's
pick like a Triceratops or some bullshit.
no. Giant. Where are you? Giant boar.
Giant fly? Or aha. All right. So you look to your left, and Aviary just. But then all of a sudden he disappears. Becomes Aviary. I'm going to give you control of 2 tokens here. Okay. Just a second, and I will say this is also Aviary. Just ignore the other one that's kind of sitting in the middle of the wall right now.
I can't see anything because of that.
Okay, Aviary, I got you here. Advanced has sight, and yep. Okay, you should also see this boar now. Do you see it?
Yep.
Okay, cool. You let me put his nameplate on. Perfect. All right. So now that you have a giant boar over there, just about to take it out. It does look at you and go. Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
How do I do that? As the boar.
You have the board statistics?
I have the boar's regular con. It's +3.
Okay, so just roll a d20 and do a +3.
Add another +3 because you're right next to me too.
Yes, he is. So add a +6 then.
Here comes another one.
Nope, 13.
19. So
Okay.
19.
Yeah, in your boar form, you're not scared of shit, especially undead shit. You eat undead shit for breakfast. Talvarin.
Never trust a pig farmer.
No, never trust a big farmer. Talvarin, you're up.
I will
Invisible.
move to here.
Okay, go ahead and move.
I'm invisible, obviously. I will notice that everybody seems to be attacking that one dead guy,
Yeah.
and there's this other dead guy over here, right?
Yeah, this one's just been kind of like, rah.
And are there any of my? Nobody's within 25 feet of this dead guy, right?
No, there are not.
So I'll look at that dead guy and I'll go, I fucking hate dead things, and I will take a small ball of back guano and a small bottle of salt
Yeah.
together and point my fingers
Fireball.
out. Bang! And a streak of light will come out of my fingertips and attempt to hit him with a fireball spell.
Nice.
You know what? This is so beautiful. I'm going to do this. Yank.
That's cool.
Oh, it's super slow motion too. I probably shouldn't have done that on this map. Sorry, guys. All right, so Talvarin is shooting in slow motion the fireball. Go ahead and roll your, what is it, 16?
He's hit. He has to do a wisdom 14, right?
Yes, he does.
Or dexterity, sorry.
Yeah, it's Dex.
Roll it on the screen, fucker.
I'll roll on the screen, boy. I'll roll my 20 on the screen. Not too worried about that shit.
God damn it.
All right, so
Oh, he takes half damage?
yeah, half damage will
right.
be 10 points. Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, so he's
Something.
Cool.
down.
I'd have fucking 8d6 and roll a 20.
I mean, that's about average.
No,
Two-
I rolled a 1,
I rolled
a 1, a 1, a 1, and a 1. And
30 would be average, yeah. Yeah, and I rolled my 20, so what's
I
up?
rolled. They just had me roll 8 d20s, and the computer was like, "Let's make 6 of them once."
So, when you do that, you cast your spell, and it's an explosion. It's a good explosion, but it doesn't quite do what you think it would.
Hey, he can't see me. It doesn't do anything, right?
You didn't hide?
I'm invisible.
Right, that doesn't mean you're stealth, though. There are still... I mean, he can still track where the fireball came from him. You have to actually be hidden to be hiding. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So you can use that on your as your bonus action.
Well, I mean, I don't want to hide. I was just saying I get extra damage. I know he can see me now. I'm saying he didn't know that I was going to attack him. He had no idea I was there.
No, he did not, but he did see the fireball streaking to him. You were not hidden before. You have to be hidden to have a sneak attack. And besides, sneak attack doesn't work with spells anyway.
Okay. I will.
Bonus action move?
Yeah, I guess I'll move back behind the. I'll move back here with Xanthar.
probably a good idea. So as you move back there, it looks at you and goes, "Rrrr," makes the same noise it's been making. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Hey, Dan, what symbol do you want us to use for bless?
Oh, twice on accident.
We'll do the first one.
I rolled an 11.
Blessed use the one with the heart and the chain.
Okay.
That sounds good. Okay. Okay, so you take 24 points of psychic damage as the scream it emits just buries into your brain. It is pissed off. Okay.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Okay. Bonus action.
Yeah, I'll use my bonus action. I will cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay. You cast Healing Word on yourself as you move across the way. What you got? Go ahead and roll that up there. All right. And that'll be it for your turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, these Bodaks. This one looks about itself and sees that it's completely surrounded. Ha. Looks around it and makes a withering gaze. So I need function, Pregar, Aviary. I also need your spiritual weapon, and make sure this is right. Yeah, okay. So Okabar, I need each of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so function and aviary can add a +3, and then they also have bless. So does that add to the +3?
Does bless add to saving to Constitution saving throws?
It's saving throws. Hold on, I'll pull it up.
Then yeah, it does.
Makes an attack or saving throw.
Okay, so you have a +6 on that because you're blessed function, correct?
Yeah.
Rigger's
Hang on,
got
I have-
13.
So I got +3, so I'm 16.
Why are you +3? Does it count it for yourself?
Aura of protection.
Does it also count for yourself?
It's. I thought it was. Sorry, I keep.
Whatever you or a friendly creature within Tim. Yep.
Yep.
You're right. Okay, so +3 for
Just
you.
anybody around him.
Yes, including himself though. That's the key point.
Yes.
So function, you have a +6 on that, right?
You said Constitution?
Yes, sir.
And then Okabar, you're blessed, so you can roll a d4 for yours too.
Doesn't need it.
D4 as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and Aviary, you too. Aviary, you roll a
12.
Constitution saving throw.
16. I did. The 6 is my con throw. And then I got the +3 for being near function or Bregar.
Uh huh.
Pregar.
+3 for his con as the boar. And then the +4 for the D4 for being blessed.
Shit. Okay, so what was your total?
16.
God bless it.
6 plus
Okay.
plus a 4. 16.
all right. So you all managed to fucking make that somehow. I guess I'll roll it on screen. That's fine. So I'm rolling 2D.
Pregar.
Yes.
Good job. So it should be 40-10, but y'all will take half damage from this. So you guys are going to take 12 points of
12.
damage, each of you. Your spiritual weapon doesn't take damage, right?
Each of
No.
That's right.
Each of us
What?
take 12.
That is correct. Yes.
Is this a attack?
It's an action. It's not an attack
So how does
specifically
it? Okay, hold on a second.
because it's an AOE.
So since it made an attack against a target well, no, I guess it made an attack on me because I was wondering if Sentinel would allow me to attack it. if
No,
it
not
was.
with that specific one because that's an area of effect for its action.
Okay.
I will use my reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke, though.
That you can.
Nice.
All right. So as it tries to stare all you down, function, you just reach out with your sword and go poke just one time, and there's a little bit of necrotic energy, and the thing goes. It completely deflates, and there's just absolutely nothing left of it.
Nice.
So very, very well done.
Good
So
job,
this
Mark.
one, in turn, it's going to see that his little friend is now dead. He's gonna walk right up here. Okay.
Did I take damage as well? I'm sorry. I was looking at that.
Okabar, yeah, you took 12 points of damage.
Okay, got you. Thank you.
So the Bodak walks up and it looks around and goes, gives a nice withering gaze to, I believe, everybody in the room. Yes. So I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, and then everybody that knows they're blessed. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh wait, no, I did good.
6
Sorry.
plus another.
My roll is for oh no.
So
Plus
add a plus
12.
plus 3 and then plus a d4 and then yeah.
Hey, Pragar, you said plus a d4?
Yeah, you add a d4 to your saving throw.
Okay. I'm gonna go through this one at a time here.
Hold on.
So I made a 21
Oh
total.
my god. So I'm at a 13 plus. I'm gonna use my inspiration on this one. What's an inspiration? A D8.
From Talvin, is yours a D8 now? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, DM, I'm gonna use luck.
All right, sounds good. You got your luck, yeah.
All right. So that gets me up to 4 plus. So 17.
Cool. I'm gonna go through this one at a time, guys. Okay. So function, you totaled 17.
Yeah, 17.
Okay.
With everything.
Then if that's the case,
Use them all.
yep, you save. So you're only gonna take 12 points of damage.
Okay.
From this withering gaze. Okay. Pragar,
Yeah.
what'd you roll?
21.
21. Okay, you only take 12 points of damage. Very nice. Aviary, what'd you roll?
15.
Okay, 15. You're able to just kind of shut out whatever it was screaming at you. It's very close, but you only take 12 points of damage. Okabar, what did you roll?
I love free health pools and peace.
Basically 5 in total.
Ouch.
5?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Okabar, as the screech just... And that's with your blessed. You're blessed, right?
Yeah, he rolled a d4.
Okay. Okay. The screeching invades your senses, and you cannot move. You cannot stand it. It's the worst sound you've ever heard, and it haunts you into eternity as you drop to 0 hit points and fall to the floor.
Oh.
So, when you I have relentless endurance. When you reduce to 0 hit points but not killed, you drop to 1 hit point instead of basically 1 per long rest. I'll put it up there.
Yeah. Do you want to do that? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're at 1 hit point. Okabar,
Wait,
you
do I
go
have to
the
roll
ground.
for it? Because I had to put. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, relentless endurance. It's a good skill to have. You just kind of slowly pick yourself up and get
The
on.
map is black for me though.
Yeah, it's black for me as well.
I can see mine. Are you all zoomed in?
Mine's fine.
No, I see my figure, but it's black. Everything around it.
Same.
I'll refresh.
That's gonna be rough to play that way.
Alright, I see everything. So, I'm at 1 hit point. I'll move that.
I do not. I'm gonna try and refresh. I rolled pretty much a 9.
What? You have a 13 up here.
Yes, but my constitution is -4.
Ow!
Yeah.
I don't see God right now, but I guess I'll wait till he loads in.
God can refresh Oscar can see you. Yeah.
Like I said, Okabar is completely dead. Just kidding. Let's see if Artemis can jump back in. Y'all see Artemis?
Yeah, I don't. No, I do not.
Reloading.
Okay.
Reload, Artemis. One more
So
time.
I just so you know, I set mine at 1 health.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, you're at 1. Good. Artemis dropped down 2. You also see Brother Longfoot going, no, 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 dropping down, boom, collapses onto the floor. Talvin, what'd you roll?
A 12.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so with a roll of 12, then you will take the full 25 points of damage. It just creeps into your brain, and you have the biggest headache you've ever felt. What's that?
It's 24 is what you told me to take last time.
I rolled a 25.
Yeah, you rolled 25.
Oh, you re-roll it every time?
Yes.
That will put me hit point, I believe.
A different attack.
It's 40-10, yep. It's a different one from earlier, too.
There we go.
Okay, Xanthar, what'd you roll?
A 9. 9.
9!
I literally have 1 hit point. So fucked.
Xanthar, you also take a whopping 25 points of damage.
Right on, man.
Did you say Artemis was down?
Yes, Artemis is down.
And the guide?
Huh?
And the guide?
Yes, both of these two guys are both on their
Fuck!
both hurting. Let me move this far. Okay. 15, and then I can't get right there. Yep. Okay, so he's gonna move ahead and go right up here. He has enough movement range because he used his hypersensitive. All right, and he's going to do 2 fist attacks, one on Artemis and one on the guide. Both of those are going to be at advantage because they are on the ground. So just so you guys know. All right, so that one's going to be nat 20 against the guide, against Brother Longfoot. And
You killed Apu!
an 18. Yeah, so I need to do a death saving throw for both of them. Where's Artemis? Hey, does anybody see him yet?
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah,
Okay, hold
yeah.
DM playing the
on, Artemis.
refresh game.
So, as you fall to the ground, just clutching your head, this creature comes up and hits you across the face. Also does the same thing for the other guy that's next to you, the Apu-looking fellow. I'm gonna roll for Apu real quick because this will be his. Whenever you get hit and you're already down, that's 2 failed death saving throws. On your 3rd one, your character is completely dead. So I'm gonna roll for this guy real quick. I rolled a 3. So Artemis, I need you to roll a d20 and hope for anything from a 10 and up.
Let's go.
This is his last one? Oh, thank God.
Yeah, because you got hit.
All right.
You got hit, and that's
Nice.
2 death saves. So
Yeah.
Artemis is still breathing, but you see your illustrious guide, the lovely Brother Longfoot, still and unmoving. At that point, the other. Oh no, they both went.
Dead.
That's what they're doing. Yep. Okay. All right, Artemis, I need you to roll, since it's now your turn, but you're unconscious. I need you to roll a d20 one more time for a death saving throw. You passed 1, you failed 2. You need 3 of passes or 3 of fails.
Wait, what happened? Why does the 18 not count?
Oh.
It did. That was for us. Oh, you know what? You are right, because that would be your new turn. So,
Okay.
yes, I'm sorry. So, Artemis, you're still okay.
Okay.
You stop breathing for a second, but you keep going, no problem. All right. Okabar, what are you doing?
Alright. Hello. Okay. So I was looking
Yeah,
through
you're
my
right
shit,
here.
and I have 1 potion. I have 1 greater potion left on that one, but the thing is, it's not in my stuff correctly. So, do you guys remember what it was to roll? I forgot to add it because it was physical. If you remember last time.
The greater potion of healing is 4d4 plus 4.
So just roll your 44.
Yeah.
7
Plus 4.
So you got 11. Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. 11.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so now that I got that set, this last motherfucker right here, so...
Which one? Go ahead and ping it.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to... Where's... Okay, there we go, there's my tool.
Got it, cool.
So, basically, I'm gonna move right here, yeah.
Okay. Go
30
ahead.
feet. Oh fuck, I can't select my guy. There we go. 40, so that's good enough. And then I'm
Okay.
gonna shoot this motherfucker. Action, attack. Apologies.
Which one? This one? This one or the one that's almost dead?
Wait. Oh, did
Yeah,
we
we
kill
killed
this
that
one,
guy.
Ray?
Oh, is he dead? Yeah, he's
Yeah, we
dead.
killed him.
Apologies,
Alright.
then he was on there. He was still on there. In that case, I'm gonna move right here. I'm gonna attack this guy from behind with whatever I rolled previously. Sound
Okay,
good?
Yeah, 15. Yeah, beautiful shot. Oh, there we go. X. There we go. Perfect.
You
Now
shoot
I
twice, right?
Yep. I'm waiting for him.
Great. Yeah. So first, when you rear it back, as you flank around this behind this guy, hits him right in the head. He's pissed off, but he's got an arrow sticking out of his head. Definitely hits.
Like, fuck you, motherfucker, and then I'm gonna attack a second time.
Okay, 26 definitely hits. Gets 9 more points, and so another arrow hits him on the other side. Pissed off.
And then what's gonna say? Fuck it. Can I cast? No, I'm sorry. No, I'm gonna hold on to that shit. With that, I'm gonna take a step and a half back right here, and then end my turn.
Okay, all right, good turn. Xanthar, you're up. Function, then Pragar.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah. So, I just lost all screen, but I think there was a guy like right here-ish.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm behind him.
Perfect.
So,
There you go.
so I'm gonna make 2 attacks with my rapier. Dun 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 dun. Is he in melee?
Yeah, well, one more up.
Because he's attacking. Well, okay, Artemis is still alive, and he's got his focus on that. He's not technically melee, but I will say he's distracted enough to where you will get advantage on this. So sneak attack as well.
Cool. Yeah. So let's see. So that
Good
would be my-
lord. Yeah, okay, so you get the 20 there. So 19 points with your wait, double that, obviously. Yeah, so you rolled a 1d8 plus 3, that would be 6, and then we're gonna double that rather than the sneak attack bonus. So you get a 12 plus 3, so 15 damage from the rapier there,
Okay.
right? Yeah, because you doubled that. Okay. Oh, did you add your sneak?
Nice.
Oh, wait. So that's 15 for the regular attack, and then the sneak attack bonus, which is on top of that.
Right.
It's a 3d6. Oh shit. Okay, so all right, 12, 15, 25 points of damage from your first sneak attack. Pretty good.
Cool. And then
Second one doesn't have the sneak attack damage, but you still have advantage on it. Okay, so there's another 10 points there.
Nice.
Dude, nice move. Nice turn. You got anything for your bonus action?
and as a bonus action, I would like to disengage
Okay.
and move. Once again, I can't see anything, but like I'm just gonna move as far away, maybe like 20 feet, kind of over this direction.
Yep, got you right there. So you move past Okabar, you're just stabbing the shit out of this thing. It's going, it's pissed off. Make a Constitution saving throw real quick.
Do.
That's me making that.
Fuck off.
You take 23 points of psychic damage as the scream just emanates from there to the head. Really hurts.
I am unconscious.
Okay, you are now fucking unconscious. All right, good turn. Function, you're up.
Good turn.
I turn around and I notice everyone on the ground. And I get extremely angry. And my eyes turn red. And I dart directly at this thing. And I'm going to swing at him 3 times.
Get it. I'm gonna give you advantage too, because like I said, he's fighting Artemis.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't need advantage there.
Okay.
Yeah, roll again for that second one.
I'll roll that one for advantage. There we go.
Okay, that one hits. Then roll the
Okay.
last hit for advantage. Yep.
All right.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
Okay,
Nice.
yeah, those won't be two-handed, but so you get 8 plus 7 plus 13. So is that 28 points of damage?
Nice, dude.
Yep.
Oh,
Hey, Function.
yes.
How do you want to do this?
Yes.
Oh, I just pretty much
That's
turn
right.
around, see him turn red, dart straight at him, and then just stick the arm blade directly in his head, and then it with cracks in my arm.
Nice. So as you're fisting this undead creature, it squeals and squeals, but then you see it go and just kind of slowly just fall apart all over. It's nasty.
Done.
Yes.
So actually now it's going to attend to who's Xanthar's down, right?
I hear background.
Yeah. Who's talking in the background?
I think it's Josh.
Okay. Yeah. No worries. Cool. Perfect. Much better. All right.
So is Xanthar down?
Yes. Xanthar is unconscious currently.
There's
Okay.
So is our.
I have yeah. So
Artemis is
I have one.
unconscious as well.
Hold on. I'll cast mass healing word in
Okay,
a 60
cool.
foot radius, and everybody gets 6 hit points.
Beautiful.
Awesome, man.
Okay.
Nice.
So, Artemis, as you come back to consciousness, you look around and you see these two creatures, these two massive, nasty creatures just sitting there, just both dead. You look to your right and you see the eviscerated body of your once dark-skinned companion. He does not jump back to life. He is dead.
Aw.
Great.
Yeah.
He was a shitty guard anyway. He had no idea where we're going.
I'll run over to.
He tried to steal Gaze's shot. I'm
Xanthar
pretty
and
sure he's a junkie.
Apu, no.
I
Cast
think
Cure
he's-
Wounds.
I
he
also
knows-
am casting healing word just on myself.
Okay. Okay. No problem.
Everybody
So-
take your 6 though.
Aviary, are you staying as a boar or are you reverting?
Not in.
Okay, no problem. So you guys look down here at the very end, and you see just a table that's laden with plunder, with various things. Who wants to search for treasure?
Me, not Xanthar.
How long does
looking
Xanthar
for
keeps jumping
books.
out.
Hold on, Aviary, what are you saying?
how long does bless last?
Prager, how long does Bless last?
I'm sorry. Hold on. It's just 1 minute.
Just 1 minute. So it's starting to wear off.
That's fine. I just want to make sure.
Okay, so who wants to search through the treasure?
I'm looking
Me.
for
Okabar.
any
Okabar?
reading material.
He said he wanted to.
Okay, Okabar's gonna look. He has people helping him. So Okabar, go ahead and roll with advantage an investigation check. Function, roll one on the side since you're searching for something specific investigation.
Gotcha.
Okay, roll again, Okabar. So Function, you're not rolling with advantage,
10.
unfortunately.
Oh, I'm sorry. My
The
bad.
best
I didn't
bless doesn't
know
count
I
right now.
did that twice.
No, it's only on saving throws. So you rolled a 10?
11.
Okay. And well, Function rolled an 11.
Yeah.
Okabar rolled a 10. That's his best because he rolled with advantage. Okay.
Hey DM, can I cast detect magic in this room?
Yes, you can. All right. So as you're going through this, you notice that all of these sacks and these items and these big shiny rocks are placed upon what used to be a sarcophagus. Artemis, as you kind of come to conscious and you look forward, you realize that this is the. Hey, Talbert, go ahead and mute yourself real quick. Okay? Artemis, you notice that this is. Hey, Talbert, can you mute yourself? Thank you. Artemis, as you go forward, you notice that this is. Actually, you're not in combat anymore, so I can change this. Sorry, guys. There we go. You notice these are the bones that you were looking for. This is the sarcophagus of the Caliph that you needed to justify your father to his crazy theories that everyone kind of laughed at. They're lying right in front of you right now that he really existed. He truly was the one person who stood up to the emperor, and now your father is avenged. You quickly gather up the bones and let the other players kind of sift through whatever reward, because your vindication is here now in this sack that you have.
Fantastic.
Yes. So,
Did you find what you were looking for, Artemis?
I did. This is
Oh.
gonna bring.
Is this where we get paid
Boy.
now?
so function. As you go through, there's a couple of books on the side, mostly scrolls, a lot of manuscripts, and as you touch some of them, they just crumble to dust. They've been down here for hundreds of years. However, there's one that's not in a leather-bound tome. It seems to be on slate tablets, and it's etched in. And it may take a little while to understand exactly what it is, but just kind of looking at the top, and you don't have the understand written language, right? You don't have that equipped?
I do not.
Okay.
I figured we were coming into a dungeon, so I equipped differently.
Sure. You see something strangely written across the top, and across the top you recognize some of the runes that just say Kargoth on them. It'll take a little while to understand what exactly that means, but it's a multi-page slate that you have.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like a one-page, kind of like a rock, or
It's a slate, so like they're real thin, like almost the size of like an iPad, but there's several of them that are bound together with kind of a twine that's metallic.
okay.
So
I think
it's a book that Fred Flintstone would read, essentially.
got it. Perfect. That's exactly what I was imagining. So that was awesome.
Perfect. Okay, and Oscar, you roll. Hold on. I have it here. Hold on. I can do this. Okay, here they are. And you rolled a what now? 11?
10.
A 10? Okay.
10.
All right, 10. Okay. As you open the sarcophagus and you move it to the side, you see the ancient bones of some long dead ruler, but right next to the ruler, you see a staff. The staff is made of wood. It is long and has leaves at the very top of it. Somehow, in the dark, in the dank, those leaves have stayed alive this whole time. Aviary, with a beak full smile, just reaches down and just grabs the staff and picks it up, and can feel the natural essence that just flows through it. It may take some time to understand exactly what you got, but it's definitely pretty cool.
A staff.
Aviary.
Also,
Is this
I'm apparently
one of your rods?
It might be.
it is a staff. It is not a
Excellent.
rod.
Okay. Then no, it's not.
Rods are much smaller. They're about 2 feet long. You'll have seen several rods during your journey.
So I did detect magic, and I will walk around the whole room to see if there's anything magical that we may have missed.
Okay. There's nothing magical that you can exactly see or foretell. Most of the magic is just kind of a very diffuse magic. There's no concentrations of it like you felt upstairs. But for this tome, it seems that whatever curse or whatever magic was on it has been lifted.
So the staff that Aviary's holding is not magical. The slate that he picked up is not magical. None of that's magical at all.
Okay, I see what you're asking now. So there are.
I'm looking for magical items in the room.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were looking. Okay, yes, there are two things that resonate with magic. One of them is the staff that Aviary has. It pulses and kind of sheds this green. It looks like little leaves that kind of fall and disappear. Very much a nature-based magic. And then you look inside the tome as well, and there is a suit of what seems to be this kind of leather carapace underneath where the bones were. Pulling it out, you also see that it is kind of these infused beetle shells almost, where it's this jet oily black that seems to pull out. And it is a enchanted leather armor that you pull out.
Awesome.
Okabar, as you're drifting through everything, you find 287 gold.
Ooh.
And then another. Hold on. Yeah, y'all didn't roll 11. Sorry. Then another 57 gold worth of gems. So there's a couple of opals, an amethyst, a couple of decent gems in there, but most of it's in the walls, like inlaid in the walls, so you can't exactly pull it out. And that's about
Nice.
all you find. The rest of it's pretty much worthless. A lot of it was food and flowers and things that were once very delicate
Wait.
back in the day.
287 and what? I'm sorry.
I think I said 57. Is it right?
57.
Okay. 57 in gems.
Nice.
Excellent. To appease your god, Okabar.
So the party has searched through everything. They're in dire need of rest. You've lost all track of time, essentially. You make your way back to the front, back to the surface. The party itself bids Artemis goodbye, says thank you for your help. Artemis is more than excited to go back to his hometown and, vindicate his father's original theories. The rest of you, it's about midday, and you are pretty exhausted. A couple of you have actual points of exhaustion. It may be a good idea to go ahead and rest. But for now, for the purposes of this session, we're going to go ahead and call it to an end.
Woo! What a fun session.
Thank you guys for inviting
Guys,
me.
I got
Having
an
fun.
enchanted armor, so maybe I won't die so fast.
Artemis, that
Yeah.
was fun.
Thank you. Yeah.
Since you guys
Yeah.
were kind of spending some
A
time
lot of
here.
fun.
Sorry about the connection issues earlier, by the way. That sucked.
I honestly think it was me, man. Our internet went out in the house.
That's a great compilation video in the end.
Our whole house's internet went out. It might have crashed everybody since we were all on here together.
Oh, okay.
I honestly
Yeah,
think it might have
'cause-
been the size of the map here that was loading, because the image is massive. And I don't know why it had so much trouble, but it certainly did.
Any last points before we finish?
Yes. So, Aviary, as you spend some time with the staff that you have, it is the Staff of the Woodlands, and it's a D&D Beyond item that you can add in there.
Or is my armor in D&D Beyond, or is that something else?
Oh, yes, sir. Your armor it's enchanted leather armor. It's +2. But I'm calling it the armor of the beetle, where it looks like you have like a rhinoceros beetle shell around it. But for the purposes of D&D Beyond, it's just a leather armor +2. Cool. So, yeah, we'll call that a session, guys. Good job.
Fantastic.
That's fun, guys.
You did manage to kill 4 Longfoot.
Oh, what
Fucking
long
Apu.
That damn Apu. Can we search his body when we come back?
Actually, God, I
Yes.
would like to cast a cursed specter on our guide to bring him back to life so he can still guide us through this fucking desert.
On that note, we'll definitely continue this next session.
That's beautiful.
That's awesome.